Knowledge is king. Knowledge is king. Knowledge is king. Knowledge is king.
Silverback, just waking up, waking up to Juice Radio. Kool-Aid in my cup, check out my melody, check out my melody. Y'all don't get it, forget it, what else melody? Radio for indie or industry, R&B, EDM or MC, hip-hop, send in your MP3s, EP singles or full CDs. Straight to rotation, cut loose. What's that radio station? The Juice. Hey, this is Kool-Aid. When I'm in Minnesota, I listen to the radio station, The Juice. Like you should.
Eve. Look. 1754 clutch 100. Hoes falling for the fucking lanes, far from it. Hop into the foreign, then the speak start bumping. If these haters want a problem, then they know where I'm coming. 1754 clutch 100. Hoes falling for the fucking lanes, far from it. I've been doing me, you can see I'm not bluffing. Y'all don't do it like the man, that's a sensitive subject. Your friends, oh my god, I'm sorry about it. You seen that whip, I'm hopping in, oh now I'm hopping out it. I'm from the city that never sleeps, they sleeping on the man, but see, I'ma wake y'all up the best I can, cause my wrist so frozen, looking like I'm ice skating, really in the game, but these suckers know I'm not playing. And these suckers trading secrets with the devil, and you know my time is money while I'm seeking for a bezel. Oh, missing pieces of puzzle. If these hoes was fucking songs, I'd have them in shuffle. Yeah, far from arrogant, hard to draw a comparison. Yo, girl is from Maryland, what's her name? Oh, Maryland. My girl shared and she ain't even American. Another bra that's so thick, damn, it's partly embarrassing. But fuck it, because I'm here and I love it. I came away from a bucket and balling out on a budget, I swear. 1754 clutch 100. Hoes falling for the fucking lanes, far from it. Hop into the foreign, then the speak start bumping. If these haters want a problem, then they know where I'm coming. 1754 clutch 100. Hoes falling for the fucking lanes, far from it. I've been doing me, you can see I'm not bluffing. Y'all don't do it like the man, that's a sensitive subject. Oh, yeah. Easy. That's what Shawty called me though. Yeah. She called me daddy sometimes too. You know how we coming, man. This year all year, man. Yeah.
Easy. Hey, y'all, what up? That's Easy Dinero right there. Clutch 100. That song's dope, man. Shout out to Easy Dinero, a young, talented artist here in Minnesota. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Juice. It's Friday night. Hey, this is your host, Melody Waters, live here in Juice Studios. I hope y'all having a fabulous Friday evening. I know I am. It's definitely a beautiful evening. Aside from the yucky, slushy, rainy, snowy, mixtured mess that we have out here in Minnesota right now in the Twin Cities area. But it is what it is. Y'all just be safe out there, man. Take your time driving. Actually, the roads ain't even bad, though. The roads are just wet like it rained, pretty much. So you really don't got to act like it's icy out there or something. So just drive. Just drive. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? So tonight I do have a guest host, more like a co-host, kind of co-hosting with me tonight. We're just going to bullshit and politic about some current events, you know, stuff that's been going on in the industry, things of that nature, just kicking it tonight. So the phone lines are open this evening. People are welcome. Well, they're always open, but tonight, you know, people are welcome to call in. If you got a topic you want to talk about, you're welcome to call in and talk about that topic, bring something up, you know, to the table or whatever. And you're also welcome to just chime in on anything that we are talking about tonight, you know what I'm saying, and interact with us. So if you're listening online, you will have to call on the phone lines, 929-477-2682, and go ahead and press 1, bow, and then we'll know you got something to say. So my guest host / co-host of the evening tonight is Finchiavell Films. He's joining me and kicking it with me. So what's up, Finchiavell? How you doing, man?
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for
Good.
asking. Thank you. How are you? You didn't answer the question. You good?
Oh, I'm doing great.
How you like those roads out there, man?
They're icy, they're slippery, but or not really icy, but slushy, I would say.
Yeah, do you think they were slushy? They just look wet to me, like rain.
Oh, they're gonna get slushy. Some parts of the street they're slushy, but otherwise, overall pretty good. Get some new tires and drive safely.
Right, absolutely. Yo, so that's what's up, Finchiavell. I know you've been busy, man, since you were just on the show a few weeks back. Brought a really dope top 8 countdown, man. I appreciate you coming and joining me again tonight. You've been busy though, man. You constantly putting out videos and shooting videos. I know you got a couple videos dropping. Man, you just had one drop tonight, didn't you? Like literally.
Yep, at 7:00. So make sure you guys go check that out.
Hey, what's that video?
It's called All in the Game by Apollos and Mr. Smith.
Oh, that song's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that song. I like that song a lot.
Oh, man. Salute to Apollos, man. He's got a lot of bangers, and he's young too, so that's always a good. I mean, not saying you can't do it as of age, but he has a lot of room for growth.
Right.
So a lot of years to go by and learn. A lot of 30-year-olds got to learn right now, or 40-year-olds got to learn right now, or have learned it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely got some years ahead of him, some success. Yeah, that'll be dope, man.
Yeah.
Apollos is a very talented artist. I enjoy his music, personally.
Yeah.
So tell us about the video, man. Like, first of all, tell us where we can find it.
Well, the video's on YouTube, Finchiavell Films. You can just go to YouTube, type Finchiavell Films, or you can just go to YouTube, type Apollos, Appolis, and then All in the Game, all spelled correctly. But the video was mainly a studio shot. We had a white wall behind us. We're in a really nice studio, which I actually hope to have one of those in the near future, but the game is changing, so it's kind of a waste of money to have a studio, because how many videos can you actually do in a studio?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what the studio looks like. Because like if it's a studio that has different types of setups and
that's
scenarios
fair.
and stuff like that, I guess you still only can do so many though.
Yeah, for how much you're going to be paying in rent for a studio.
Yeah, backdrops
that's
are cool
expensive.
too. Yo, I think
I'd rather just rent the studio for that shoot.
That's real.
Honestly.
I think it'd be cool though too. Like, I could see you doing good with like a green screen, because then you can kind of put whatever you want. You can put like Godzilla back there if you want to. It doesn't really matter.
I got some green screen stuff coming eventually, so I'm gonna show some of that creativity. But yeah, salute to studios. Nothing against studios. I just think it may be a waste of money.
Yeah, it's almost like one of those things. Like if you don't own it, It is kind of, I could see it being a waste of money if you got to pull out hundreds and hundreds every month, and maybe you don't even use it every month. It depends on the studio size. I mean, I've seen studios, they want like $250. I've seen studios they want like $1,250. So it all depends on studio size and location too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I mean, if a person's gonna do that, they should get high walls, and high walls is gonna cost. Like the studio that's in that video, very high walls.
Mm-hmm.
So the light can bounce correctly. Otherwise, if you're in like a 12-feet room, I mean, that type of studio, it's going to be $250.
Yeah.
12-feet wall up in there.
Woohoo!
A recording studio, those are $250. Production studio, you're going to be sharing. You're going to be sharing some rent with some dudes.
Man.
That's $250 ain't going to be your total at the end of the month.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's got to be some kind of perks to having like studio space, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, eventually, I want to. Eventually, I want to have one. But like as of right now, like the direction that videos are going, there's really only so much again you can do in a studio. It's better to use the world right now, as I've been seeing. Someone can always call in and go against what I say.
I mean, they do say the world is your oyster, so.
Yeah. There's lots of beautiful places in the world that you could use and rent as well.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree. And you know what though? Even though lighting I suppose can be an issue sometimes with shooting videos out in the world, still there's just like you said, there's so many beautiful places and you can literally utilize, 4x4 space and then you can move 10 feet over and the 4x4 space is totally different from the last one you used.
Exactly.
You can get a whole nother look, but yet still be in the same vicinity.
We could almost take a flight out to Vegas for a month's rent on a production studio and go wherever we want in Vegas.
Yeah, and wander the streets of Vegas even too.
Yeah. Go up in the desert and get it on there. But,
oh my God, that would be so dope, man.
Yeah. Yep, drone action in the desert. Oh boy.
It sounds like you're excited, like you're like a praying mantis rubbing your hands together like, yes, drone action in the desert.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there. But yeah, right now I work a full-time job, so it's tough to take days off like that. But eventually we will get there, and I will go all in and hopefully go for it. Not all in, but yeah, go for it.
Do you want to do that someday, Finch? You want to just straight up do videos and not really even have a quote unquote 9 to 5?
Hey, that's the plan. Minnesota's kind of a tough state to do it because, this is a whole different subject, but Minnesota's a lot of the good ones leave. They up and leave instantly because people have kind of messed up the price of things. Mm-hmm. And I've even had to go down on my price because of it as well. So as long as the price is down on things, yeah, it makes it tougher, like harder profitability wise. If that makes any sense, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's kind of like people mess up the game by creating a lower value to your guys' work, which actually your work holds a lot of value, especially if somebody's good at it. But when people, for example, say someone on your level of videography decides to start charging $50 for a video, and obviously, anyone who knows anything about video work knows that your videos are worth way more than $50. But if they're on your level and they're charging $50 for a video, it kind of fucks people like you who will obviously want more than $50 for a video. So
exactly. And $50 is a joke for a video. That's a joke. That's something you should charge your buddy.
Do you think that it's bad for somebody, like, for example, say they're kind of just starting out and they're not really like super experienced in shooting videos and editing and things like that? Do you think that that's a fair price though for someone who's just kind of starting out?
Again,
or do you think that
for your buddy? I would find a buddy that raps. If I was new to it, find a friend that raps, charge them low like that. But as soon as you start charging yourself low like that, mm-hmm. it's always tough to go back up, and that's that's a business. That's a business aspect, and a lot of guys coming into the game need to learn the business aspect as well. It's not all about the clout and, oh, he's a man. Dude could be the man, popularity, but be broke at home. He's broke. He can be broke. That guy could be catching a city bus. That dude can be rolling a bucket. Nothing against none of this, but I think, a lot of the younger generation they're more happy with popularity.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They're more worried about that and not worried about the business aspect of it, because there's a lot more than videos, music videos. You can do a lot more with that. You can do commercials, you can do politician videos, you can do videos for your cities, but a lot of these guys aren't setting themselves up for that. And those are those bookings triple, quadruple more money than a music video.
Damn.
So they're not setting themselves up to business-wise.
See, like me personally, I feel what you're saying, because I look at it like this: like if you start off at a low number, it doesn't matter what you do for business, but if you set your own worth, you set your own value. So if you start off at a really low number, like you said, people are going to kind of already look at you like, oh, well, you're just a $50 videographer. And even when you start trying to charge $500 or $1,000, $1,500, whatever, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be people that are still going to look at you like, dude, you charged $50 like 2 years ago. Like, now you think you're worth $500? How?
Exactly.
How are you worth $500?
Think of it as any other product. I mean, a lot of people, this is kind of a different direction, but a lot of people will talk stuff about the big baller brand, the shoe being $4.95. Hey, I'm not going to go buy a shoe for $4.95. But the guy is a business genius because he introduces a price that customers are going to buy. You know, they're not for the people like me that aren't going to spend that kind of money on a shoe, but he will never. He is going to keep that price right there because, and it only can go up from that price. You see what I'm saying? You know, think of it as an item of clothing. You know, you can't go in the store and buy a Gucci shirt. You know, when Gucci first started, you couldn't go buy a shirt for $10.
No.
You know, they started at a high price, and they only can go up from that. It's business smarts. It is smart, though, because, you know, it places a worth on your product, whatever your product is, even whether it be videos or T-shirts. It places a worth on your product. So people look at it as, okay, so it's upscale or it's something that's precious. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, anything in business, even a food item, you know, $5 foot long, like, it's like $6 or $7 that can't really go beyond that price. Yeah. You know what I mean? They set that price right there. So even the guys that charge a lot more, like Jersey Subs, I'm not sure where you guys are at, but they're like $11, and they get killed by Subway because they're putting out $5, $6 footlongs. Yeah, even probably Jimmy John's, because Jimmy John's is expensive too. Yeah. I mean, in comparison, if you want to compare the two, in comparison, if you go into Jimmy John's, you're liable to pay between $7 to $9 for a sub. Exactly. So you know, it's mainly about business, and a lot of guys need to sit down and, I mean, salute to your popularity, but you need to learn business. And yeah, go from there. That's one thing I would say. By the way, just going back on the Big Baller brand thing real quick. Dude bugs me. I mean, that dude drives me insane. I feel you, but I would say like a lot of kids in this world. I mean, I'm talking about the dad, by the way, not any of his sons. Yeah, I'm going back to the dad, but a lot of kids would love, a lot of male kids especially, would love a father like that, because you know he raised them. He told them what's right and wrong. He was brutal, but sometimes brutal can be out of love for what you want to see your child become. You can see something bigger than the child sees right now. So he was probably really brutal to his kids, but now look at him. Now he hypes his kids because he knows his teachings of being brutal to the kid all those years, telling them, get in the gym, work out, go for a run, you know, you're great. You know, say you're great. You know what I mean? But all his brutalness and hyping up and all that stuff, did Buddy like get like his first game? Didn't he just like flop his game? I mean, we could talk sports, but he did go. No, we really can't talk sports, Fitch, because I don't know a whole lot about it. But I just remember seeing like headlines and shit where dude pretty much flopped. Yeah, he had a bad first game, but then came back and had a good second game and decent third game. A decent fourth game. I mean, dude hyped his kids up like they're the next Michael Jordans and shit. It was a brand maneuver. Business. Great. Business. No other, like I said, there's millions. Isn't that kind of like being like, oh, I got this bomb-ass Gucci shirt, and then you get it and it's actually from Walmart. Well, this is a little different because you get to see it perform. You get to see what happens. All I got to say is after all that hyping and all that shit talking and all that rah-rah that came out of Buddy's mouth, they better get their asses better. Yeah. He needs to put them back on the court at home, maybe.
But that's
I'm just saying, as a
that's
father,
just my opinion.
there's millions of kids in this country that would love a father like that. And I guarantee they look at that and be like, "Wow, I wish I had a dad riding my ass,
Yeah.
0 through 18, so I can be great
That's fair.
in whatever I do. It doesn't even have to be basketball. It could have been like, "What do you want to do, son?" "Oh, I want to do this." "I'm gonna ride your ass until you be great at that, and I'm gonna point you in the direction to be great at that."
Yeah.
A lot of people love it. Shoot, I would have loved it, honestly.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I can get
Especially
that.
as a boy. I'm
that
speaking as a
perspective of it.
boy, or as raising a boy. It's probably a little different raising a woman because we're not, mainly they're not as competitive as men, but men are very competitive, and sometimes you need a push to be more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get better at whatever you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if it's academics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you got a B+? Get an A.
Right.
You're an A. Get an A.
Yeah.
Anything. So.
Yeah, because that is a huge difference between men and women. Like, you're right. There are some women that are super competitive too. Like, you can't always put everybody in a box. There are some men that aren't super competitive. But like from my experiences in life, I've noticed more guys that I knew were like super competitive than the females that I knew. And like when I say super, I'm like, y'all compete over dumbass shit. Like, I bet we gonna get through this light. It's gonna stay green. No, it's not. Man, you got $5 on it. Like, are you serious? You guys are betting to know if the light's gonna stay green or not? Like, dudes like literally compete over everything, and this shit's crazy.
Exactly, and sometimes competing is good.
I mean, yeah,
sometimes it helps.
It's healthy. It's healthy.
Yeah,
as long as it's healthy competition, yeah.
Yeah.
And not like
you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
That, and plus the other person doesn't even got to hear about it. That could be something, like I said, as a father, that goes on and talks at home.
Mm-hmm.
None of the other kids get a chance to hear that talking that you're giving your kid.
Yeah.
Because you want him to be great. Like, at first I didn't like him either, but then I thought for a little bit, like, man, he wants his son to be great.
Yeah, I get that perspective of it, or that aspect of it.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
A lot of us just sit back and hope they're great. But they just hope, you're great. But we just hope they're great.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to make sure that all 3 of his children are great. Even while the mom is suffering from a cancer that she can go at any day.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
I didn't even know that about their family.
Through it all, yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, and his mom's been coming to the games, but yeah, we don't gotta talk sports, but yeah, I respect ball. I respect the Ball family now.
Yeah, I guess he just...
Not saying he's going to be the best, but I respect what he did as a dad, as a father.
Yeah, from that perspective of it, I see what you're saying. But as far as, like, to be on the outside looking in, and maybe it's just from a woman's perspective of it, because, like you said, guys are way more competitive, so you guys might see it from a different perspective than me. Like, when he gets on TV, like, I don't even want to hear his voice. Like, just the sound of his voice. Like, oh my God, here he's about to go on some tangent about how amazing everybody is. But then at the same time, too, though, like, really, when you talk all that hype, and this goes for anybody, not even just him, but like, think about in the world that we live in too, or like this industry that, that we're involved in. Like, if you talk all this hype and this rah-rah about yourself or about, your team or whatever, and then your team kind of crashes and burns in that aspect and doesn't live up to the hype, that's not necessarily that's not really a good look, though.
Yeah,
think about it from another perspective too. Don't even look at it like a father trying to hype up his child, but just think about it from like a business perspective of a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, say I'm your manager, Finch, okay? And I'm talking about, Finchiavell Films, he's the best videographer. He can do this and he can do that, and I hype you up crazy, right? And then when you perform, your performance doesn't stand up to the hype. Yeah. That's kind of not really a good look.
That's truly believing. Basketball's a little different, but that's truly believing in your client. I'm looking at it as a non-dad aspect.
So basically, he's just trying to manifest it.
And it's branding. It's branding as well. sometimes when you do that, I wouldn't really. I don't know if I would suggest it in a entertainment brand, but sometimes when you do that, it ups your brand. Being a villain, being a villain sometimes is a good thing. Look at the Bunk Gang or whatever.
Oh, Boom Gang.
Bunk.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. Yeah, look at him. Being a villain sometimes can help you eat.
Yeah, but where is he now?
He's eating.
Is he?
Yeah.
He must be eating quietly in a corner somewhere because I ain't heard shit about him since.
He's never at home. He's in a hotel and he's getting appearance money.
Oh, okay.
And he's continuing to make. I'm saying again, I do not agree with what.
I don't agree with it either. He's teaching these youth some bullshit.
When I first seen that, I was very frustrated because it's like, oh man, I got little nieces and nephews.
And you teaching them major disrespect.
Yeah, running in the store and then running out, you're gonna get shot. But
he had dudes over here on Broadway running up and down people's cars talking about Boom Gang.
But I actually heard a lot of his stuff, a big percentage of his stuff is planned.
So the store knows he's about to do that.
To you,
so it's not.
I'm about to take your dog.
But even still, say it is, which it's funny. It makes for a funny video. Yeah. But at the same time, he's still perpetuating the idea that running into a store and stealing is okay because it makes for a funny video. Because just because he knows and the store knows, the viewer doesn't know. And it's still perpetuating that same message of you take what you want, you run into a store and you just grab it, you can steal, it's fine.
I disagree on the message, and money is a very powerful thing.
Yeah, that's real.
Money makes people do crazy things.
Yeah, that's real, man. It really does. That's true.
People kill communities selling drugs. Why? To get money.
Yeah.
Money makes you do crazy things. So I don't know his background as far as, Yeah,
he just kind of came up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know if he was like literally just hurting, like really.
And he's like, you know what?
Like,
I got an idea.
I gotta do something.
Yeah.
I'm funny, but I'm not a go up there Cat Williams
right.
in front of
skit funny
20,000 people funny. But I'm a skit.
But funny. I got some.
And there's been a lot of those
ideas.
skit dudes.
Yeah,
on Instagram.
For real.
And
Facebook.
Yes.
That it just went. They just jumped off.
And what they do is usually either rap or commercials or acting.
Yeah, some kind of silly There's been a lot of.
I forgot the dude's name, but he was a really big one. They had him on I think 60 Minutes before, and they said his income was just insane. Just because of Facebook, just because of Instagram sponsorship. Yeah. People wanted their brand. I would like Bonk Gang to shout out Finchiavell Films. Just do it one time. Just do it one time. I'll pay you. And I'm sure he has a price.
Oh, yeah. I bet I wouldn't want to see his price.
What I mean.
I'll probably pass out.
By branding, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna hit him up and see if he'll come on the juice.
Even if he put me on a video, say I'm shooting a video, and then he's like, "Oh, Prince, let me see the camera." Oh, Bonk Gang, and then runs off with my camera. I'm going to get that's something.
That's huge.
Yes.
That would be huge for you.
I disagree with the message, though. I totally agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more because it does show these kids a bad. But some people will be a villain for money. That's all. That's real.
No, that's really real. Like you said, money will make people do crazy stuff, and we've seen that in so many different aspects.
Yeah.
It's never gonna die. That's never gonna go away. There's always gonna be villains, so to speak, or people that will do crazy shit for money. I mean,
exactly.
We see it in regular life, and we see it in grand scales, like whether it be celebrities or people who become pseudo-celebrities, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Remember the show Jackass? I mean, they just did stupid shit for money.
Oh, man. They hurt themselves.
Yeah.
But
for money.
But for money.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't going to see too many dudes want to staple their nutsack to their own leg.
Not at all, but they knew
Only Steve-O's ass.
Yeah. They knew they were promoting bad things to kids.
Yeah, but they would literally say in the beginning of the show, like, don't do this at home. But that doesn't mean kids didn't do it.
Exactly.
I'm sure they probably still did.
Yeah, and I watched the hell out of that.
Oh my God, I used to love Jackass.
Man.
I actually
And
saw Steve-O live in
what did they go do
stand-up.
after that? Acting, movies.
Movies, yeah.
You know, TV
and stand-up
shows.
comedy.
And stand-up.
Yeah, and then they did have They did have different TV shows too.
Yeah. Even brought the dad in.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace. Is he?
Bam Margera's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. I think. Don't quote me on that one.
Yeah, I don't know, but dude, Bam used to be so terrible to his dad.
Yeah.
Like playing guitar on his head while he's trying to sleep and stuff. He was
Mm-hmm.
so horrible to his dad.
The mom was even involved. Like, not everyone's eating. Everyone's getting.
Yeah, that's real though.
Just because dumb shit.
But to that to me is a little bit different, just because really nobody got hurt. Like it was jokes and pranks. You know what I mean? Like the only people that got hurt was pretty much themselves when they hurt themselves. But as far as like, they didn't really give a message of ill, standings. Like
No, I feel you.
The Bunk's a little bit different. That's a little more.
His target.
He's hurting other people. Like even if it's set up. Well, so let's say it's not set up.
His target base is different.
Stealing and
it's branding.
Yeah, I mean,
you target a different type of person. Even back to our Big Baller brand, the $4.95 shoe.
Yeah, it's not for me.
That's not targeting me.
Me either.
It's not.
Plus, I don't even watch sports really.
He's not worried about me as his target.
And I'm damn sure not paying $500 for a pair of tennis shoes.
He's not trying to make the whole world happy.
No, that's true.
He's trying to target his base.
I mean, but that's with anybody. If you look at, like, for example, Kanye West, those Yeezys. Like, not everybody's going to go spend $1,200 on a shirt or a pair of shoes or something like that.
Did you see that, what people call, they called the slave clothes? Did you see his clothing that he
it was like
displayed in London?
Holes and tattered and...
They didn't target me.
Didn't target me either.
Yeah, but you can't lie. He did actually bring those long tees into life.
Yeah, and people buy them.
Long tees back.
There's a lot of hip hop artists, like newer hip hop artists now, that wear things that if they're not those, they replicate those.
Exactly.
Like, who was that? Young Thugger, I think it was. He had on that long shirt that would pretty much look like a dress, and it was all holy and stuff like that. And then someone else wore the same shirt. I can't remember who it was now. It might have been Lil Yachty or something like that. But I don't think they were Yeezy, but they replicated that same brand look. Anyways, that tattered, distressed look. You know, longer
than normal.
Long, what would be called "quote unquote" slave clothes, I guess.
Yeah.
Just colorful ones.
That's why. Don't listen to me.
Yeah.
But that's what I was hearing. That was causing.
No, I saw people saying that.
Oh, man, but he's not selling it to blacks. They're not really for mainly black dudes to buy. I'm not just saying blacks, but that's out of a lot of people's price range. Let's just put it that way. That's out of a lot of people's price range. His shirts, and I was looking at the prices of some of those things. Like
$2,500 for a shirt that's got holes in it.
Dude, that's a used car for some people, man. That's a used vehicle.
Like, what the hell?
We got people out here catching the city bus. You try to sell a shirt for $1,000? Man, I can't. Man,
yeah, you can get a nice beater for $1,000.
I don't even own a pair of True Religion jeans. I can't do it.
That's not my thing.
Plus I
can't spend money on stuff like that. If anybody that actually knows me, no. I mean, if you want to, I say be you. I don't care if you want to spend that kind of money on your clothes. You feel free, man. If that's your style, do it. Be happy. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and you're happy in it. If you spend $5 on a shirt and you're comfortable and happy in it, do that. Exactly. If you spend $500 on a shirt and you're comfortable and happy in it, do that.
No,
but me personally, I'm kind of like a bargain shopper, and I like deals, and I like to dress cute and dress nice, but I don't want to break the piggy bank open to get a shirt. Like, that's just me though, personally. Like, I've kind of always been that way. My mom raised me that way, so I've kind of always been like that. But there ain't no shame in somebody that
Not at all.
shit. And if I had the money, if I had millions of dollars in the bank, we might be having a different type of conversation right now.
I
might be buying $1,200 shirts. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I just gotta super have it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Some people will spend their last for
that's
something
what I mean.
because that's what they really want. But at the same time,
I
kind of look at that differently though, because like I saw this and I think it kind of holds a lot of weight in this type of conversation where we're talking about people having money, but are they wealthy though, or are they broke? Well, if you have money sitting in the bank and it's or things are being invested and there's residuals coming from stuff like that, then that person is considered to be wealthy. But a person could make $1 million a year and still be broke because they don't have any kind of investment on that money. Yeah. They just spend it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they could still be broke. Like
I totally agree with you.
Where somebody, regular Joe like us might have great investments and be more considered to be wealthy because they have investments on whatever money they're making, they're using it to invest or save and things like that. So, they in our realm, wealthy in our realm, not necessarily like billionaire wealthy, but you know what I'm saying? Like thousandaire. They could be thousandaire, couple hundred thousandaires, have investments like, but if you want to invest in clothes that depreciate in value the moment you take them off the hanger, that's on you.
And I think that's just how you learn coming up. If you're around those dudes mainly, a lot of that has to do with how you were raised and who your friends were. If you're around those type of dudes that, as soon as a pair of Jordans come out, they got $500. They go buy a pair of Jordans. Now they got $200. If you're around those type of dudes, that's the type of stuff you're going to be doing. Not always, but I'm just saying, like most of the time.
It can go either way. You can either be the type of dude to see that and be like, nah, I'm not going to be that guy. Or you could be like the type of person to be like, oh yeah, that's just how we get down.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You want to fit in, you got to have a pair of Trulies.
Me personally, like, no offense to anybody that wears them, but me personally, like, although I have seen some that don't have, I have a thing about seeing guys, especially straight men. If you're gay, you're gay. Then be who you are. You know what I'm saying? But like straight men that wear like sparkles on their butts. I don't know. I just think that it's kind of, to me personally, is not my style. I don't really find it attractive.
As a man, I can actually say it's just not my style.
I don't find it attractive.
It's not like I can't even find a pair of those jeans where I'm like, ooh, those are nice. Because I like clothes.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna say I sit here and say, oh, I don't like clothes, but I like clothes, and there's not a pair I've seen that I just straight was like, ooh, give me that.
I did see some though the other day. They were like it was like a meme or something posted about True Religions, and they had ones that didn't have the sparkles on the pocket. They just had like whatever design they normally put on their pockets, but it was just stitched instead of sparkled. And that to me is not so bad, but they still have to put the little diamonds somewhere, so they put them on like the what's it called? Those little rivets and stuff like that. And it's like, so you still ending up with sparkles on your butt and on your.
I don't like the back pocket. the back pockets be getting to me. Like honestly.
The flaps and stuff. Yeah, you don't like the flaps.
I don't like those flaps.
You're more of a flat back pocket kind of guy.
Don't give me flaps, please. Nothing against it again.
Right? No. If it's your style, man, I'm not gonna knock you for it. I'm just saying, me personally, it's not my style. I don't really. I'm not particularly fond of it. I don't find it attractive on a guy if he wants to wear sparkles on his butt. That's just me though. Yeah. Anyways, so speaking of, did you see what was going on with DJ Envy of the Breakfast Club? DJ Envy. Breakfast Club. Yep. So there was this, like, supposedly there was a girl. Supposedly, this is all alleged. There was a girl on Snapchat talking with DJ Envy, and supposedly she says that he said something about wanting to get his booty licked and that he wanted to take a strap on. Now, me personally, when I seen the snaps that are allegedly his snaps, according to this girl, I didn't even see him say where he wanted his booty licked or that he wanted to take this strap on. Like, I personally think that that's kind of crazy, but like, what did you think about that situation when you saw that? Like, did you look into it at all, or?
I looked a little bit into it. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here. Yeah, I looked a little bit into it, but there's just so many ways to fake these things these days. There's actually like websites that like you can fake text messages going to people.
Yeah.
And they literally send a photo of it to your camera roll. Once I seen that, I was like, oh man, no. We really got to investigate into this now.
Right.
There's a website that literally emulates, you type in me, your message is me, as you saying that. You put the name up top there, like everyone's name is. You put them in the green or whatever it's going to be coming in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I seen that, and that I swear that changed my whole concept of thinking as far as that goes. So I'm not saying it's not true, but he didn't claim it, so
Well, yeah, he said it wasn't true, but another thing too, going along with what you're saying.
It's true, but again, it's not, it's his life. If he likes his booty play, there's a lot of straight men out there that like their booty played with. There's,
I mean, that's true.
There's dudes that like their booty licked.
That's true.
Again, not me, but there's dudes that like that.
Are you sure, Finch, you don't like that?
No, I don't. Not even close. And there's dudes that really like that.
Yeah. And do you think that
there's
makes
girls out there that like their ass ate?
Yeah, not me either, but that's not my thing either. But there are. That's true. You know?
So, like, is it strange for a girl to, be posing, oh, yeah, you gonna eat my ass? And the girl's like, hell yeah. And then we call her out, oh, Mariah Carey just said she wants a dude to eat her ass. Is it the same?
See, personally, like, I'm the type of person, like, I guess I'm more like live and let live. Like, if that's what you like, then that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to judge you on it. Like, if I had a boyfriend and he was, like, straight, and I knew he was completely straight, like, I know he didn't have no tendencies to like men, anything like that, and he asked me to do something like that, I would not judge him. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, my God, you're gay. I wouldn't, and even if he was, then that's his choice. I don't have nothing against people who have, who like the same sex or anything like that. I don't have nothing against people. I would love everyone and respect everyone. But so I wouldn't look at him like ew or like, I don't know, but that's just me though, personally. And, a lot of people will say, well, if a guy likes that, then that makes him questionable, or he must be bisexual, or he must be gay or something like that. Do you think that that's true? I mean, coming from a man's perspective,
me personally, I probably do. Probably a little questionable. There's some things that you can do as a man that's questionable, but I'm not the maker. I'm not the guy that's like, oh, that's bad, you're wrong. So I'm not one of those type of dudes, do what you do. But in my eyes, just in my eyes, and I will never judge someone that does it, yes.
So do you think it's different? Like, if you had a girlfriend that asked you to do that, would you look at her in a different type of way, or is it different for a female?
I think it's different for a female. It's one of those, different for a female type things.
Huh.
If your girl asks you to do it, like, oh, let me do that. I like doing that. I wouldn't look at her any different.
What if the girl wanted to do it to you though?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't look at her any different.
But what if she wanted it done to her? Would you look at her like she must something's off about her, or
questionable?
Yeah, is she questionable? She wants her booty played with?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No? That's interesting. It's funny how that happens, how in society, in general speaking, has a tendency to like look at a woman wanting something like that as okay. But if a man wants it, he could be completely straight, and people, not everyone, but some people will look at them and consider them to be, like you said, questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for sure, like I said, different. It's different with the female doing it.
I wonder if only women think that, like, there's nothing wrong with that. As far as like, I don't think there's anything wrong with a guy if he's into that and he likes that. Like, that's an erotic zone for men. That's actually a known erotic zone for men is
your butt.
It is. It's actually known that. Do you ever see American Pie?
Probably parts of it.
There was, I think it might have been the second one. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one. But, like, they all go into this place to give sperm, right? A sperm donating place. And, like, the nurse comes in to help out one of the guys. And that's what she does, is she literally puts two fingers in his butt and he like comes instantly. Because it's like that they say that a men's G-spot is in his butt.
Yeah. Well, all I know is me, and it's not me. That's all I can tell you.
Well, I say, guys, if you like it and your girl's willing to do it, don't worry about what. Just don't tell your guys, cause. I mean, who was it? Gabrielle Union, isn't it? Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Didn't they come out that she was eating his booty?
I didn't hear that, but hey, if Wade likes it, Wade, he's a legend.
You gotta respect it.
Yeah, let him go ahead and get his booty ate. Or anybody, go ahead and let him get the booty ate. It's okay. I'm just saying for me. That's why, all my statements are for me. It's my opinion.
You gotta be open with your sexuality, Finch.
Which I'm entitled to have. Yeah, that's fair.
People should be able to be open and enjoy whatever they enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, salute. They can. I'm not,
You're not going to judge them?
I'm not on Facebook saying, oh, if dudes do that, they're gay. I don't even be commenting on Facebook and stuff like that, talking about people saying, that's not even how I conduct business.
I feel you.
Do whatever you want to do that makes you happy, and that's just how I live. I was just you asked me the question.
No, I wanted your opinion.
I give you the answer from me, and and if one of my best friends, which we're really close to each other, said that, I'm gonna look at them a little different.
Well, you would probably.
I'm gonna laugh, probably.
I could see you.
My best friends, I'm saying.
Right. Your best friends. I could see you
brothers.
I could see you definitely harassing them.
Yeah. We're best friends. Again, I'm not gonna harass.
And roasting the shit out of them.
Yeah,
just because they're your friend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna harass a regular person. I don't got time for that.
Right. I feel you.
I'm not on people's posts sitting there. I don't got time to be on people's posts sitting there talking about it. I don't know how dudes be getting that kind of time.
I don't know. See, I feel like if you have time for that,
it's 24 hours of the day, man. What are you doing? It's only 24 hours, and you got to sleep a portion of it. What is going on in your life where you're so busy judging others? And that's another thing. I mean, out of the ass situation and all the, but I just can't believe in general. I can't believe people will spend time saying if you don't do it this way. I see it all the time. Not gonna say any names. I see it from dudes all the time where it's like they're criticizing other people in the industry that do it their way. Yeah. Honestly, I seen a post that was like, "Do you think this is work?" It doesn't matter.
I've seen those before too.
Yeah, it's like if it's work, it's work.
Man,
you're not doing everything. No one's perfect in this world. You know what I mean? And most of the dudes that be saying that type of crap they got their own emotional problems.
Or their own, everybody has their own shit going on.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect at anything. Yeah. So, you're right. To judge somebody for that type of stuff, I think is wrong
that'd be
too.
Bugging me. I be seeing that stuff. And I'm like, that bugs me. That'd be waking me up from, conducting regular, everyday business. And I see that and I'm like, that's incredible. Another grown man criticizing another radio person.
Right. And all the things that you could be doing right now. You chose to actually take some of your precious moments to put a negative vibe out into the world.
To make it feel
I think that's
like you're
crazy.
Not doing enough.
And that's not right.
No.
Because you can't judge nobody else's life. You don't know what another person is going through or what other things they have on their plate at the time.
I really hope no one ever takes my posts that way.
Do you post on Facebook?
No, I mean on Twitter.
Tweet.
But on Facebook, even the same. I really hope no one takes any of my posts that way.
Well, I think you post pretty positive shit most of the time, actually.
Because that's just ridiculous. I'd never, everyone that messaged me on all the social medias, always give them some positive inspiration. And a lot of them can stand up and say the same thing. I'm like, I don't care what you're doing, dude. I don't care if you're at Burger King, man.
Right.
Get those burgers, man.
Be the best motherfucking burger flipper you can. Hell yeah.
you know, and put that towards whatever you want to do in life. You know, I don't got it all together, but what I can do is inspire others to do better, and you know, not knock people down in my craft. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Like, I'll tell the truth
in
about,
a lot of aspects.
and don't confuse knocking people down with telling the truth about how things are conducted or ran.
Yeah.
You know, because like for example, what we were talking about with the dudes charging cheap. I'm not knocking them for charging cheap. I'm just saying they should study business a little bit more before.
Because you define your own worth. So
yes,
don't lower your worth.
I'm not knocking. So if you're charging $50, I am not knocking you whatsoever. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm just saying you're hurting yourself. You're pinching yourself.
Right.
So again, it's inspiring. It's information, not knocking someone down, which it just bugs me. But yeah, I just had to say that because I see it all the time, and I'm like, dude. So this guy, you know, this is a guy casting. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about though, because I've seen some posts. I've seen actually a couple different posts about people saying, like, for example, you know, this line of work or doing this, or like you said, doing this or doing that, is that work? But if you're in this industry and you are applying yourself diligently to being an artist or being a videographer or being a producer or whatever it is that you're applying yourself to, and you're putting in man hours, you are working. Exactly. Like if you're not necessarily making money off of those things right now, that doesn't mean that you're not working.
Exactly.
Because you have to go through times, like you said, for example, if you're a videographer and you're just starting out, get a homeboy that you can. So maybe you might even be doing it for free, but you know what you're getting? You are gaining something that's very valuable, even if it's not a monetary amount. It's experience.
Yeah.
You're gaining experience and knowledge, and that, when you get better, is going to convert into bigger dollar signs.
Exactly.
So I don't care what it is that you're doing, if you're putting in man hours and you're learning and you're educating yourself and you're getting experience, you are working. It's not doing nothing. It's better than sitting at home staring at the wall watching the paint dry.
Or sitting there negative posting people. I'd be seeing more negative posts come out of those people than work.
Really?
Sometimes I'd be wondering where their work's at.
Like, what do you even do?
Like, dude, post a link of your work.
Yeah, for real.
Where's your link of your work?
No, for real though. Absolutely, I agree. I agree with that. Totally. Like, I would rather.
Where are you living at?
I would rather even just say something positive, if anything. You know, inspire those people that you think aren't working hard enough to do more. I don't know. Be inspirational.
Yeah.
Why be negative? I think I'm a really big firm believer in like vibrations and energy. And so I feel like if you're the type of person that's posting negative things like that, like you're literally sending out negative vibrations. So all that's going to come back and bounce back to you is negativity and negative vibrations. Like, why would you want to, you're putting that on yourself then.
Exactly.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I salute people who want to live out their dream.
Doing,
like if you want to live out your dream and you're, like you said, I don't care if you're flipping burgers at McDonald's, but you have a dream to do something else and you're putting time in when you're not at McDonald's flipping burgers, getting a check. You're putting in time into that dream of yours. Yo, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That's something you would like talk to your friend, but use it in a motivating aspect. Like if I was, if I had a close friend that wasn't doing anything and they had dreams of being something, that's something I would talk to him about one-on-one.
Right.
Not try to criticize the whole world.
Yeah, because you put in a whole bunch of people, even if you're not talking about them, if they're in that same category, they're going to assume you're talking about them.
I took it, I'm not personal, but I took it like, oh, dude, I almost came out of my non-replying on Facebook to say something.
Man.
You know? Like,
I have to stop myself a lot of times on people like that.
Everything's work. You know what I mean? Everything's work.
Because people, that type of stuff will bother me too. But I have a tendency to try to like just, okay, fuck that, scroll past it. That's why I really, honestly, I do post on Facebook because I have attached my Twitter to Facebook so that I don't have to really be on Facebook that much, because I feel like Facebook, there's a lot of negativity on Facebook. That's why I love Twitter, actually. Because like when I scroll through Twitter, for some reason, I see a lot of really positive shit on Twitter. Like, I don't know if it's because of the people that I follow and that follow me, but like, man, shout out to the people that follow me and stuff, because y'all must be super positive. Because I see a lot of positive stuff on Twitter. There'll be a lot of inspirational things and people trying to motivate other people or, you know, talk good into the world, where it's like, to me, it almost seems like Facebook is almost like a giant, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a popularity contest or a shit talking, like a roasting session. Like there's no like, but there's a lot of negativity, and it doesn't seem like there's as much positivity as there could be. Yeah. I feel like people should use those platforms to motivate one another and empower one another.
Yeah, I did a tweet the other day that was something like of the sorts of like, if only those people can trade their likes and popularity for money. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. Things would be different, but they're cool with likes and, like I said, popularity. You know, when someone does a post, oh, who's the best videographer to shoot my stuff in Minnesota, and all the popular dudes get the post. They're, you know,
they cool might not even be any good. I've seen that, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah. And then I'll go watch like someone's video that gets tagged, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm seasick. Like I'm nauseous right now. I can't even watch this shit. Yeah, it's all about, you know, when you play in that game, it's all about how many friends you got, you know, to support you. Friends. I think that happens a lot, especially, it probably happens in other cities too, but I can't really speak on anywhere but Minnesota, because that's where I live, and that's the industry that I'm kind of involved in right now. Mm-hmm. And actually, a lot of artists that I've talked to, they'll say that it happens in their area too, but it seems to me that it's like kind of like a popularity thing, like, oh, if you don't have a ton of people that are your friends and they all link together and they're all homies, then like people just won't support you and won't fuck with you. I think that's lame. Like me personally, it's like I want to support who's good. Yeah, I want to promote who's good. If I like your post, I liked it. I truly like it. It's not because you have a bunch of friends and you're cool. Right now. I clicked the link and I liked it. Mm-hmm. That's just the way I am. Yeah. Know? And you know, I want people to do the same. You know, not, you know. Yeah. You know, another thing that I noticed on that too is like there'll be people who maybe they have some kind of art that they're doing, whether they're an artist or a videographer, or, you know, a DJ or promoter, or producer or anything, whatever happens to be their art that they are trying to promote. So they might be the type of person to like have great jokes or talk shit or, you know, down a category of people, and they'll get a shit ton of likes and comments and all types of responses and shares and all this stuff off the posts where they're cracking jokes or talking shit about people. But then when they go post their art, it's crickets. Yeah. Like that's the problem with doing things like that. Like I feel like sometimes maybe they think that they're going to attract people to their art by doing those things, but in all reality, all they do is attract people to those items, and they have people looking for more of that, and they don't care about their art. A lot of this generation wants more likes than money. That's you know, you can't pay your rent or your mortgage off likes. That's a damn shame, and that's real. You can't pay shit off likes. You can't. You know, I've seen dudes with a ton of likes, and they're roommated up with 4 other grown ass men. Nothing against it. 2 other grown ass men around there taking poops around the house. You know what I mean? Nothing against it. Not talking. You know, but gross. Yeah. That's a whole lot of stank. Dudes with like 3,000 followers on the bus. I'm rolling right past them. You know? Yeah.
Nothing against it, but you know,
no, because we all go through things in life. But the funny thing about that is that person that you're talking about right now, not that you're talking about a specific person, but I'm saying like the type of person that you're talking about right now, those will be the type of people that are real quick to put down certain categories of people.
That's my point.
And that to me is sad.
Not the dude that's struggling normally. No, my point is the dude that's putting people down.
And that's so sad because, like, that kind of goes back to what I was talking about with energy. They're always putting that negative energy out, and then what's bouncing back to them is negative energy. So instead of them moving forward and proceeding in life in a positive note, they're getting that negative energy bounce right back and absorbing it. And look at, like you said, they stay on the bus, they stay in the hood, they stay without a job, they stay without people that actually really truly even like them as a person.
Yes.
As a human being.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person, man. If you guys ever see me posting negative shit, please check me. Like, seriously, real quick. Be like, Melody, what the fuck are you talking about? This isn't you. Check me. Like, I swear I'm dead serious. Like, really, really check me if you see me posting some shit where I'm talking shit about people, because I don't ever want to be that person.
You got hacked.
Because I truly love people. That's why I always talk about how much I love my supporters, because the people that support you and take time out of their day to like really actually give a hell about what you're doing, like that to me is such a beautiful thing. Like, because no one has to listen to my show. Yeah. Nobody has to retweet my tweet.
That's more important to me.
Me too, man. I'd rather be supported than be liked by people in one little city.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like, I want to reach people on a global, on a global level. I want people in South Africa to listen to my show, man. Shout out to South Africa. I want people in, the UK. I want people in Canada. I want people in Guatemala. I want people everywhere in the world to be able to hear all these amazing artists.
That's why I approach my brand differently, just because of that. I don't want to just be a local guy.
Yeah.
I don't even get into Facebook local riffraff. Because all that happens is everyone locally just follows each other, and then it'll be the group of people that all hang out and drink together, and want to tear apart one person. Then you hang out with one person, or and then they try to turn other people against you. And
for real.
And it's just all a mess. When we're not actually focusing on talent, but that's one of the reasons why Minnesota is tough to make it. That's why dudes pack their bags and people will be like, oh, he sold out. Oh, he didn't sold out. He got away from this.
That makes sense, though.
He doesn't want to stay in this. He figured it out. He was like, no,
if I want to go somewhere, I got to get out of this mess.
Exactly.
This tangled web.
Yeah, of cool kids. And nothing against it, because I want to stay in Minnesota. I love Minnesota.
Yeah, I do
love
too.
Minnesota to death, man.
Except the winter, but
we got to change our ways when it comes to things like that.
Mhm.
There's
I agree.
Things we just have to change, and we just have to start being honest. It's not about popularity, but let's just be honest and show, display the real talent in Minnesota. And I think that may help us go a long way.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the problem is, though, that there's so much animosity between people. And, there are these – Minnesota's really cliquey. There's, little cliques of people. And it's crazy because you never really know how intertwined these cliques are until you really just step back and pay attention. And you realize this person is intertwined with that person who hangs out with this person who hangs out with that person. And it's just like this. It's just real cliquey.
That's why I try not to even get clicked or you know what I mean? That's
why I literally stay to myself.
Yeah, I try not to get involved with it. Just post work.
Yeah,
if you're gonna follow me on Facebook
or positive shit,
you're gonna see just work. And I'm not saying anyone else should do that, but I took it upon myself to just post work on Facebook. You want to hear me speak? Go to Twitter or Snapchat
or YouTube. You do vlogs on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll speak. But otherwise, Facebook, local book, as I like to call it, you'll just see work. I don't want to, if I talked on there, then, I personally don't care who likes me or who dislikes me. So I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, I've kind of always been that way my whole life.
Yeah, personally, I've never cared. You know what I mean? If you don't like me, that's cool. You know, good best of luck to you.
Yeah, I grew up not being one of the cool kids, so I mean, I was never like the cheerleader type or the, you know, dated the football, the star football player type of chick. So like, I've just always kind of been myself. I've always been the type of person that just, you know, I dress how I want to dress. I do my hair how I want to do my hair. I don't care if you like it or if you don't like it. Like, I'm cool. If you do like it, great. If you don't, great. If you like me, great. If you don't like me, great.
There's going to be people that love you for being yourself.
Yeah, and there's going to be people that hate me for being myself. And either way, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'd rather attract those people that just love me for being me.
Facts.
You know?
Same. Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't want, you know, I don't need to wear a certain thing to be cool. I don't need to do that.
For real.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll do it how I want to do it and be very respectful why I do it.
Shit. A person that could follow me on Facebook and like all of my pictures where I look all pretty with makeup on could run into me at the store and I have my hair tied up on top of my head and no makeup on, and I'm still going to smile and talk to you just like it's not going to matter to me if you saw me like that. And I don't even care if you get on Facebook and be like, oh, Melody Waters, I saw her today without makeup on. Okay, and good for you. Yeah. Like, I'm completely comfortable with who I am.
Yeah.
Legit. Yeah, and I think everybody should be that way. That's something that I would wish for people, is for every person to be able to come to a point where they're just like completely love themselves and comfortable with themselves, no matter what. Even if they're the type of person that feels like they want to lose weight, or the type of person that feels like, you know, there's something they want to change about themselves, still you should just love the person that you are. And there's no shame in always getting better and working on yourself and making yourself better. But at the same time, you should always love yourself at every stage you are. I mean, my personal opinion.
Yeah.
It's not always easy, obviously, but.
No, it takes work.
Yeah, it does, but it can be done. Anybody can do it. So let's just take a short music break. We had some great conversation. We got some other topics to talk about tonight too. But I'm gonna kind of take some music that you've sent to me before, Finch, because it's some great music. And I'm actually gonna play this song. I know you just dropped this video. Make sure you guys definitely go check it out. I'm gonna put the link on Twitter for y'all right now. Check this out right here. This is Appalus and Mr. Smith. This song's called All in the Game.
I haven't even got a chance to post it on Facebook.
Oh, well, I'm about to drop it.
You guys hear it first from Juice Radio.
It's a Juice exclusive video right now.
Yeah,
drop.
I didn't even drop it.
Yo, let's check it out, y'all. This song is dope as fuck, man. We'll be right back after a short music break. Here's Appalus and Mr. Smith, All in the Game, right here on the Juice. Don't go nowhere, y'all. We got Finchiavell Films all night.
Picture me ballin', yeah. I put my poker chips all in the game. But the streets keep calling my name. I never planned on falling again. Never. I've been ballin' in my mind, pockets in a drought. I put my last up on 3 zips, I'm trying to stretch it out. Niggas woofing like they got it, that's just word of mouth. Mississippi state of mind, taking trips down south. I love my daughter when she not around, it hurts my heart. It broke my heart the way me and my homies fell apart. Drunk as fuck in the strip club, throwing one. She say she like me, told her when I'm here, it keep me calm. Bitch is dumb, I can't believe what comes up off they tongue. Feeling numb, I put an eighth of kush up in my lungs. This the one, I told Mr. Smith, this the one. Had the city going crazy off of one new song. I be moving on my lonely, I can't trust a soul. Just me and Mad up on this music shit, no more foe. This that same feeling that I get when I was broke. This that same feeling that I got when I lost hope. Picture me ballin', yeah. Know a nigga ballin', I gotta ball. I put my poker chips all in the game. It's all in the game. But the streets keep calling my name. I never planned on falling again. Ain't no falling no more. I be focused, told myself to take a different route. I'm hella distant now. I ain't never chased the clout. This money what I'm about. Talking to them youngest, teach them how to make it out. my daughter, she know that her daddy proud. I gotta make my mama smile, for her I walk the mile. My father passed away, that hurt to come up out my mouth. Niggas out here telling, better watch who be around. Calling you his brother, he just like the way it sounds. Streets keep on calling with the pound. Fiends keep on calling, asking about a discount. Miss me with that bullshit, I'm on some real shit. If you not trying to pay me or help me with this bill shit, I be ballin', I be shopping, trying to make it out this bitch. Picture me ballin', yeah.
You know a nigga ballin' in this bitch, right?
I put my poker chips all in the game.
I put all that shit on the line, man. All that
but
shit.
the streets keep calling
Why
my
keep
name.
calling my name?
I never planned on falling again.
I ain't falling no more. Shit going down.
It's all in the
Yeah.
game.
Who ain't got no money? Who ain't got no business?
Let's go.
Probably rolling with your bitch. She be going for the dick. She be going for the twigs. They like them ain't that a business. Probably rolling with your bitch. She be going for the dick. She be going for the twigs. They like them ain't that a business.
Plotting on you, you a Vic. I be scheming on your bitch. You probably ain't no swints. You proud of her, she ain't shit. She hit my line like he ain't shit. Could slide on me, so I dip. Your baby mama with the kid, and you at home with the kid. She be going for the Twix. She been fiending for a fix. She probably posing for the pics. She been trying to hit a lick, but I ain't lick, I'm trying to hit. Young nigga getting rich. Skinny nigga need thick girls. Different races like mixed girls. I'm probably riding with your bitch. She learned to drive, it's a stick. I'm at her brakes on her shifts. It ain't no break, switching gears. I probably be your worst fear. But why you think she work here? You probably think it's not fair. And long hair does not care, but
Probably rolling with your bitch. She be going for the dick. She be going for the twigs. They like them ain't that a business. Probably rolling with your bitch. She be going for the dick. She be going for the twigs.
You know she did.
They like them ain't that a business.
Everything be kosher. I like bitches that's older. I wake them up like soldiers. Glad my bitch don't know her. I get dough like Homer. Probably rolling with someone that you got some feelings for. And she a centerfold. We're Asian bitch. No, I'm not John Lennon, ho. I get it poppin' in the parking lot. Squad take up the park spots. These hoes niggas, they bark a lot. I'm conceited. Tony Stark thighs. Probably rolling with your bitch. Most likely she got her friends with. All told me that I can hit. So ecstatic, goddamn it. I flip through them like almanacs. They treat me like I'm a snack. I fall in like it's a trap. I ball nigga like Peyton back. Way in the day, got something to say. Listen, they gon' have to carry me away. I'm talking today, not walking away. Drugged up, I am coughing off weight.
Probably rolling with your bitch. She be going for the dick. She be going for the twigs. They like them ain't that a business. Probably rolling with your bitch. She be going for the dick. She be going for the twigs. They like them ain't that a business.
every time I turn around, another nigga bitch around. When I walk in, you can smell the loud. Private parties and you ain't allowed. Phone jumping like jump rope. Niggas asking what a dope smoke. I ain't trying to sell the shit I got, so I tell them that I don't know.
Yeah.
I be rolling with your broad. She be going for the squad. Got her rolling up a quad. Switching sweets by the box. Got weed leaves on my socks. Bearing swells, you can't get these. They call me Bands cause I stay fleet. You don't know why your bitches choose. Like Jordan in my speedy shoes. She hit the nigga with the news. Now he get his feelings bumping views. 66666. You a bitch. On my get rich quick shit. And she tryna come with.
Yeah.
Probably rolling with your bitch.
Yeah.
She be going for the dick.
Yeah.
She be going for the twigs.
Yeah.
They like them ain't that a business.
Yeah.
Probably rolling with your bitch.
Hey, Eddie Kane, Winsme Boy, bands. Yeah.
I'll be rolling with your bitch.
Yeah.
She's probably going for the Twix.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
the lyrics, but banger.
I can do the yeah part.
Salute Eddie Kane, bands, and Winsme Boy, man. All bangers, man.
Yo, you just shot a video for that one too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Put that video
Those
out
are
not that long
talented
ago.
dudes, man. All of them talented dudes. They need to keep it pushing. Whatever they're doing, keep doing it. Don't let anything else distract you.
That's real. Yeah, for sure.
Distractions do happen. Keep it pushing, man. They're all talented dudes.
Yeah, I like that song, man. It was pretty dope. For sure.
And the Apples one with Mr. Smith just dropped tonight.
Man.
Melody Waters she pretty much dropped it because I didn't have time. I dropped it at 7 p.m. and I had to be on her show, so I haven't even put it on Facebook.
Well, I tweeted the link for you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So if you'll go check out the video.
Don't feel bad. It goes to one source, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I tweeted the link on YouTube for you, so people can go check the video out. The song's fucking lit, bro.
Man.
I love that song, man.
Hey, me too. There's some songs that you're editing that like makes it easy because the song's good.
Yeah, I suppose.
And I'm, Apples is always, he's always bringing heats.
Yep.
But Mr. Smith's voice,
man,
he needs to, he needs to come on social media, man. Yeah, he needs to come on social media. That's what I'll say. Agreed.
110%.
He's not on social media. You got to get him via email.
Man.
So
and that's tough. That's a tough one right there. Personally,
yeah.
I mean, my opinion for an artist or anybody that's doing something in the industry, that's a tough one, man. And people email, don't get me wrong, but if you're an artist, like people want to see your work, and you can't post it on your email for people to see. Like,
you hurt yourself. You got 2 arms tied behind your back.
Yeah, because
2 arms.
I wish I could sing because I would be busting that out like that.
If he can sing
that chorus, man, that hook is just
if he can
gorgeous.
Sing that hook, he's got a lot more in him.
Man, Mr. Smith, if you're listening, bro, we need you to get a Twitter, an Instagram, a Facebook like page, something, bro. Something.
But book a photo shoot. We'll get your Instagram
for
started,
real, man. Straight up. I mean, yeah, you can book me, or I suppose you could book Finch, But he might be slightly better at pictures. Only like 1% better, though. I mean.
But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Make sure you guys, if you're out there listening and you're an artist of any kind, it doesn't matter what kind of art you do, not even just music artists, but you have to be on social media. That's something to me that's just, it's kind of like, okay, so I'm going to be a photographer. We'll just go with that. I'm going to be a photographer. What should I do? First thing you should do, start an Instagram, start a Facebook page, start a Twitter. First thing.
Create a name.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying you should have create a name, a brandable name, and then start everything, and preferably start everything with that name in it. Use something that's universal so that when people type in I am Melody Waters, they can find you on any social media.
Exactly.
Because that is the best way to brand yourself. You got to do it like that. I wish that I had been able to make my Snapchat I am Melody Waters. That's like the only thing that I don't have that's I am Melody Waters.
Has that one?
They must, because actually I don't think you can change your Snapchat name.
Oh.
You can only change the display name. You can't change the
actual name.
The actual username name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, your Melody's Closet, right?
Right.
Melody's Dark Closet.
Insert evil laugh. Yeah, for real though. That's just something that's huge, and then from there, then start educating yourself a lot on what it is that you want to do, and then put yourself out there. But
exactly. Grab
those and start doing stuff with them right away, because that's huge. And Mr. Smith, he's got an amazing voice, and it's kind of sad that it's kind of like, something like that really dope video on his end is kind of just gonna go to waste.
It's probably one of the first people I won't be able to tag on Facebook.
Or anywhere.
I mean,
you can't even tag them on Twitter.
Though. On Facebook.
Yeah, because like everybody and their grandma has a Facebook, literally.
Yeah, like my mom has a Facebook. You know, like come on. You know, nothing against it though. You know, everyone teach their own, but I just think it's important to have. But,
my mom has a Facebook, and she don't even like the internet. My mom has a Facebook. That lets you know right there for sure.
I don't even follow my mom.
I don't follow my mom on my Melody page, but I have.
You know, I don't want the mom. Oh, son, you know, I don't even follow my dad. Same thing. Oh, son, you're doing, great. I don't even want that.
So you know what? I can't see my mom being that type of follower where she'd be like, "Oh, that's my daughter. That's my baby right there." Nothing like that. I'm more concerned that someone else might figure out who my mom is.
That too.
It's more for protection of my mom. To be honest with you, I'm real protective of my mom. Like I'm super protective of my mom.
Yeah, my
like
mom
if I ever found
Twitter.
out someone messed with my mom, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, like same. But like my mom made a Twitter, and then people, she was a supporter of my Twitter for a while.
Yeah,
I'd have a one-on-one conversation with her and stop it, but.
Yeah, because she just wants to support you.
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah.
People started following her.
Right, her side was innocent, wanting to support her son, which is totally awesome and understandable.
I started, one day I was like, let me go see, like, how the hell does my mom have like 70 followers? What the hell?
Who's following my mom?
Yeah, like I'm like, who's followed my mom?
And you're expecting it to be other moms, and it's artists.
It's artists that are thinking they're fans.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing against it, I understand, but yeah. Then, yeah. So I had to go have a one-on-one conversation with her and go ahead and back her off my Twitter. But she still has the account, and those people are still following her, but I had to back her off. She may even be tuned in now, who knows, but...
Well, if she is, shout out, Mom. Salute.
Yeah, sorry, I had to back you off my Twitter because of that reason.
It's protection. It's out of love. I totally understand it. Like same reason why I don't post my children. Like I don't post kids on.
I put her in a vlog. I put her, and that's the one thing I was like, you know what, I'll put my mom in a vlog. This, like.
Yeah.
My vlogs are part of my life, and my mom's a big part of my life. I love my mom, so.
Yeah, I guess my son's been on my vlog before, and I have put him on my Snapchat, but I usually cover his face with an emoji.
It's different as a kid,
And it's not like up close with my son. Yeah, I don't. I still don't. Yeah, I'm funny about that. Protective of.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I put my mom on my Snapchat before, but I don't think I've ever put my mom in my vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just funny about it. Like, and I see people like posting their kids, like people who are in the industry. And by that, I mean, doing anything that they're in the limelight. And they'll post like their kids and every moment that their kid has and, post like about their, and to me, I get kind of nervous for that person. Cause like, that if that little kid isn't in school now, they're going to be one day. And like, I just don't trust people. There's people that are like stans, for example, you know what I'm saying? That are just like fanatics, and like you just don't know, like you never know, and so I'm just real funny about that type of stuff.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Yo, so I just want to shout out everybody tuned in, man. Thank you everyone that's tuned in on the phone lines, online. If you came back and listened to the recorded version, man. We appreciate you so much for tuning into The Juice tonight. If you are on the phone lines and you want to get in the conversation or you have a topic you'd like to bring up tonight, please feel free to press 1 and we'll go ahead and get you on the line and get your input in the conversation, or go ahead and get your topic, whatever you want to talk about. We actually do have a caller, Finch. So this is a 952 number. Welcome to The Juice. We got Finchiavell Films over here with us tonight. State your name, where you're calling from, please.
I'm the Selling Brown, man. Southside.
I knew that was a Southside number. Dang Southside.
Oh my God, you Finch with the Southside. We're not gonna get into this debate again. What up, Aaron Brown in the house?
Man, you know the same old sitting here watching this Wolves game.
Oh
Chilling.
shit.
Oh, the Wolves are gonna
Yeah,
get killed.
I just had
Thunder's my team.
Yeah, well, it's tied game right now, so I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna put the foot on their neck. I'm watching it myself. You know, they're gonna put their foot on their necks pretty soon here. But
Alan Brown, who you rooting for between the two?
he's probably a Timberwolf.
Come on, man. Look. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be a buck. With you. Like, I only support the Timberwolves because I'm from here, but that's not my team. I'm actually going for OKC this season, but I'm not gonna go against the grain when they're playing the Timberwolves. Though that's one thing I'm not gonna do.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, I'm going against that grain, man. I'm a true Thunder fan. Been a Thunder fan since Seattle and Gary Payton and Sean Clinton.
Yeah.
This has been
Sam Perkins, all the niggas.
I see you hooping on Instagram, man. I like the little crossover you had.
Just light work. I was just putting in a little work. Trying to get it back. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, I like that.
Hold on. Can I just put out the fact that he was playing by himself? So.
Yeah, he didn't have any.
So it was a workout.
Because I would have probably missed that.
I didn't have nobody before because I was there at like 6:30 in the morning. Because every Saturday, like I'm going tomorrow too. Every Saturday, we be in there hooping early, but from like 6:30 to about like 8:30, and then everybody leave. But I stayed after for about another hour and a half, putting that work in.
Where you be at? Send your location.
You ain't finna ride way out here, man, for that.
He's gonna pop up on your ass.
Where's it?
It's in Shakopee. No, it's the Shakopee Rec Center actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he gonna pop up on your ass like, let me get that ball.
It's gonna be a scary sight after that.
No, he's got some good handles. I can tell by the way you're dribbling. He got some handles, but it'll be a problem in the post.
Yeah. We up 61-59. So, but I really didn't catch too much of what was being said on your last topic. I had just jumped on.
Oh shoot! Make your own topic.
Yeah,
man.
Bring up your own topic.
I don't have one. I just want to call and just chat with you guys for a little second, man, and then let y'all finish y'all show.
Oh no, it's a show for everybody. So whatever topic you want to talk about too, man.
Yeah, what's something you've seen recently, maybe in the news or something that's been that you've seen going on? Something that's piqued your interest.
You want to know what's crazy? I kind of steer away from the news. I feel like when I watch the news, it's nothing positive. You know what I mean? It's always something negative on the news. So I try to stay away from whether it's the community, the crime rate, or whether it's Donald Trump, whether it's you know what I mean. It's always negative. I mean, they'll say some positive, all pumpkin patch and all this Halloween shit, but other than that, I have no clue.
No, I feel you. What about as far as the music industry goes?
Say that again.
As far as the music industry goes.
Yeah, do you pay attention to like music stuff?
No, I don't pay no mind to them people, man. I let them do their thing, have their little shine. Like I tell people, I do music 'cause I love it. I mean, of course I want to get on. I'm trying to get on, but like I'm not trying to be like the next Drake and all that. I always say that when I talk about music. I'm not trying to be Jay-Z. I don't want to be big. I'm just trying to support my family. That's it. You know what I mean? I really don't. So I don't really keep up with the cool shit with the shit that's going on, the social and all that shit with these artists. I feel like a lot of them niggas is fake. But I just, like I said, I stay away from a lot of shit. I just mind my business, do my thing.
Who would you say your music resembles?
Alan motherfucking Brown.
Of course. I'd probably say like, I'm not quite sure. Like, I mean, I like, Benny Siegel, Meek, like a lot of East Coast artists, but the struggle, I'm more like the struggle, the streets. And when I say the streets, I don't mean like violence and all that, but I mean like the struggle, just the everyday life of living in poverty, living in low commodity type situations. Shit, I ain't got food to eat at night type shit. It's just the struggle, watching your mama struggle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everyday life for the young American black boy type shit. You know what I mean? But hey, you got a lot of these other cats driving this wave, riding this wave of this shoulder bopping and diddy bopping and tight jean wearing, and then talking about dope and suicide and. I mean, that's cool to entertain. That's cool to entertain. But,
attention to it.
I mean, it's a few of the little things that we catch out. We bopping to it. I ain't gonna knock them. I'm not gonna knock nobody, but I mean, it's bubble gum at the end of the day. I mean, they want authentic. They want motherfuckers to be authentic. A lot of them niggas ain't authentic. Them motherfuckers is fabricated, man. Like,
yeah.
People are trying too hard to be authentic.
Too hard.
But that's the thing about authenticity is you don't have to try. It is. It just is.
It's natural.
When
you
you
know
try
what I mean?
to be authentic, you're not being authentic no more. Now you're being fake.
Now they're dyeing their dreads all type of colors, and you know what I mean?
Man.
So they're trying too hard to be
it's
original.
killing me.
But they ain't always original either.
Well, it's authentic because it's what's in now. That's why I say it's, it's what's popping now. Nothing against it, though.
I'm going to get some dreads and dye them all rainbow colored and shit.
Someone did it.
I know. Right, and his teeth. Who is that dude? I forgot his name. Yeah, he got his teeth all different colors and shit.
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
And he's a New York blood.
Yeah, he said, cut the blicky, flicky got the sticky,
I'm like, man, and he's right. He's next to a whole bunch of like real right bloods.
Man, it's crazy. I had a small little conversation because it was a motherfucker had put a post up stating like people getting comfortable using the N-word, blah, blah, blah. And then, it was this little white chick that had chimed in, like I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, what if you got you friends with black people and they introduce you to somebody, oh, this is my nigga right here, woo, but I'm like, what the fuck does that don't give you the right to say it. Like, I'm like, what are you trying to, I'm confused. What are you trying to push? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of dumb for y'all to say that. It's not kind of like, cause I guess the dude, he put like, I don't care if you're Mexican, whatever. He like, you not black, don't use the word. It's not cool. So then she just had this big argument. I'm like, I'm still confused. I don't care if you got black homies and they introduce you. You still should know that's not a word for you to use. I'm like, that's a word that, as us being us, we define that as that's how we introduce each other. But then it's certain ways how it's expressed, but it's just for this kind. I feel like it shouldn't be even said. I don't care if you grew up with. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I give a little bit of leeway. Like if I've known you and you've been around like brothers your whole life, then I give. But if you just some random, it's not cool because you hear other people saying it's not cool. Like
me,
I was confused.
I don't even care if you grew up with me.
Right. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like I really don't. But it's like
looking at it very strange. My white friends won't even say it. They just won't even say it because they feel it's disrespectful and they feel like it's disrespecting me. So it's like, nothing against it. I love to have that conversation. And yeah, you're right. It's how we introduce ourselves, and it's a tough word, And I personally couldn't sit around it and hearing it, But I guess if you're like, this is the one pass I give you. You're a white dude. All you know is the hood, and all you know is your brothers in the hood.
Right.
Yeah, but the problem comes then, even in a situation like that, is that, okay, so say you and Alan Brown are friends with this white dude, and y'all grew up with him, and you know this about him, whatever, but now you bring around one of your homeboys from another city, and he's talking like that. Your homeboy from the other city don't know Buddy like you know Buddy. So it's not, he could get offended by that. That's where the problem comes in. Because like, okay, so cool, yeah, your homeboy can say that around you and all the friends that he grew up with that know him and that know he's from the same struggle you from. But at the same time, there's always going to be an outsider, whether that outsider's at the store and just happens to overhear it. Somebody is going to get offended along the line. So in all reality, the safest thing to go with is to just not use it. Period.
Most definitely.
I get called that word all the time by people around me who are my friends that happen to be brown toned, and they call me that. I don't call them that back, but I get called that all the time. It is what it is. That's just the word, the verbiage they use. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be mindful and respectful of the people around you, because somewhere along the line, someone is gonna get offended. Personally, I don't like when people necessarily call each other savages and shit like that either. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what can you really do? Like, the only thing you can do is either keep your mouth shut about it and just keep it moving and let that person be who they are, or if you're gonna get offended, you're gonna say something. This world is really kind of fucked up in a lot of senses, because you almost have to walk on eggshells, and then at the same time, like, you know, on either aspect, whether you're the person speaking or the person listening. So it's like.
But I guarantee if there's enough savages, enough natives out there that would punch anyone in the mouth that said it, people will slow down.
Oh, but it's become because that's the problem with that, is that we aren't recognized like how other races, other ethnicities are recognized. We're pretty much like shoved to the side, like we don't even exist. And at the end of the day, like, the word savage has become so associated with the hip hop culture that it's become okay.
I think you can like shove your.
So I should start punching people in the mouth when they say it.
To play devil's advocate, because it's.
But not every black person is gonna haul off when someone who's not black says the N-word too.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're just gonna find the right one day.
I think if you have, this is where, you know, it helps having more outspoken people of that race, because it helps push you forward to get some of your views across. A lot of people aren't going to like it. But if there was more natives standing next to more natives that were going to do that, you know, and this is not even really playing devil's advocate, but if there's more natives standing against doing that, then the problem will get solved a lot quicker. It's like kind of a little bit of what's going on right now. You know, you got more people of color standing out to make a point. Yeah. You know, like as far as, you know, I'm not even
saying like we're not okay with this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not even 100% with the Black Lives Matter movement, but I know it's
exactly
because the more people we have standing out saying that, the more our lives actually do matter. Mm-hmm. You know, but if we continue to shut up and not say anything, the more we're going to get pushed aside, like some of the other people have been pushed aside in history.
And you know what? I totally agree with you.
You know, and I don't even.
But it does kind of take a group though, because for example, like let's say someone says savage on a fucking post, right? Yeah. And little old Melody gets on the post and starts defending that and saying like that I feel offended by that disrespects my culture. Like, I'm gonna get attacked. Now, if I had like three more people with me to be like, you know what, I feel what Melody's saying and back me up, it's gonna be different. But see, like the N-word is like something that now people have been speaking out against other ethnicities saying that. And it is a bigger band of people to be able to be like, if I got on a post and I said that word, and trust me, there's going to be at least 10 black people on that post that's going to be like, all types of, I'm going to be all types of explicit words. I get you. You know what I'm saying? We're like, if I did that in the native sense, I'm not going to get that same backup.
But it took people to take a stand against that. That's where that's where I do agree of the Black Lives Matter movement, but also disagree on some of the things that they do. But that's why I agree, because
the idea of Black Lives Matter is very important.
It takes people, because once you get people involved, then you're going to get other races involved. That's why some of the main
because like Black Lives Matter is not always supported by just black people. There's plenty of other
people that, if you look at the pictures of who be getting arrested,
you think there'd be majority of white people.
Yeah, you think there'd be felons out there just doing shit? It's clogging traffic. You think there's like black drug
Nah,
dealers out
these
there,
are
brother?
like Starbucks drinking,
These are dudes-
boot wearing.
these are dudes that's gonna laugh.
Right, Barnes
and
and
go to
Noble
jail
reading.
and then bond out the same minute.
Literally.
They're gonna bond
With
out
their
the
attorney
same-
on the phone,
Yeah.
like, hey.
Yeah. You start like
That shit
you
crazy.
start hood niggas fagging pants out there causing traffic, stopping traffic.
Now, when you
You
do
know?
look at the arrest records, though,
Yeah,
it'd be like 14 people arrested, and there's like 13 of them are white.
Yeah, there's like 30, and then 29 of them are white. And
Literally.
One black dude that's got a couple bucks in his pocket and is like, yeah, I'm with him too. You know what I mean? So, like, same thing with the Washington, not even just Savage, but let's go to the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, the Redskins. They tried to make us think about that.
They just didn't.
And they did.
Like,
they just put it under.
They started buying
brushed
off
it under
like
the fucking.
Chiefs. They were buying off.
They didn't have enough
Chiefs
power to
doing
get that overturned.
Yeah, they brushed it under the rug like it was nothing.
They were buying off Chiefs. And then natives were saying, well, it's not too bad. That's what happened. You know what I mean? So then all the natives worked together with it.
Yeah.
I actually recall that very well because I'm with it. Same thing with the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. No, I feel you. Absolutely.
I know one thing that didn't that don't sit right with me. Like, I was speaking with a motherfucker about some shit. I'm like, if you pay attention, like, I was driving on the freeway and I'm like, man, every time I go past a Toyota, a Suzuki, a Mitsubishi, it don't matter, any one of them Chinese, it's always an Asian driving that car. It's never no other race, it seemed like. So I'm like, damn, they stick together, like they support what their country do. You feel me? I'm like, it's hard that if you pay attention, like, it seems like every race kind of like, I'm not gonna say every race, but majority of race, like, they kind of stick together. It don't matter, like Russians, they support what their country do, like they trust their country. Like, I'm like, it seems like the blacks can't never get along. It's always like, you can't bring a room full of motherfuckers from the neighborhood, from every hood, and be civilized. It's always gonna be some bitch hating about the next bitch trying to get on with their mans, or some nigga hating because this nigga from the other hood. But knowing y'all grew up with each other type shit, though, you feel me? Like,
and went through the same shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you can't bring motherfuckers in a room and be just civilized. But you look at other races, they do. They holidays and all that shit, they stick together. They might not even know each other, but they're the same race and they're gonna come together. You feel me? Like, and it's cause I was telling them, like, they asked, like, do you think you could bring in motherfuckers from each and every hood in Minneapolis, St. Paul? Like, do you think you could get a room full of dudes and women from different hoods and sit down and speak with them? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I feel like, honestly, I can if I had the right security set up in there for me. It wouldn't be no shit like, because I be hating when, like, I be watching these black entrepreneurs or black speakers speak at these Black Lives Matter and all this shit, and but the way I'm like, y'all not coming across people from the hood, because they getting these people from the higher ups that's black coming to speak to these people that don't know what the fuck going on in the streets in the hood.
People that haven't really been through the same type of struggle.
Yeah, you feel me? They bringing motherfuckers that been fed, silver spoon fed their whole life, but they black, and they feel like they been around something because they older. No, you can't come and get to talking like these motherfuckers of power, like, and expect us to listen like, oh, we just gotta stop the nonsense, and ain't nobody finna listen to that shit. Like, I was telling them, I'm like, man, if I sat in a room with a group, I'm talking to a motherfucker just like this, like, because I relate to them. I'm not finna be sitting here trying to talk like I'm better educated than them or I'm smarter than them or nothing. I'm not finna come off like that. Like, I'm gonna come off just how I'm speaking. I feel like I can come across and touch more people if I speak, because I can relate to them. These other people can't relate to these people in the struggle, because y'all ain't struggling. All y'all know is y'all black. Oh, we black. We need to stop this. Man, you don't go through half the shit we going through. You feel me? So I'm highly confident in myself about that. I always wanted to do something like that, but I knew it'd kind of be hard because just the history of the shit. Like, low key motherfuckers don't even know what they beefing for. Like, don't nobody know what they beefing. Then when it come down to it, you beefing because, oh, this nigga tried to shoot me, or he jumped me, or something like that. But at the beginning, before it all cracked off, y'all never had no issue. You feel me? But we can't never get across. So it's like now, all these the generation keep getting fucked up because these younger boys ain't got no guidance. They ain't got nobody to guide them down the right path. And then, or it's just motherfucker got to learn off self-experience. And I was one of them ones who just, I had a motherfucker in my ear all the time that been through this shit that I'm doing or what I've been through. But, you know, you got to learn your own. But it's, yeah, you know, there's other ways around this shit. But, like, these I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit that be just pissing me off.
My bad. Keep going.
No, you good. I was just saying that shit did.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And we were kind of talking about that with, you know, I'm going to stay on this subject, but we were talking about that, about the ball dad. LeVar Ball is his name, right?
Yeah.
You know, and I, like I was telling Melody, like, I started off not really liking dude, but then I looked at it in a bigger picture, and, you know, not, you know, I'm just speaking for myself. We need more black dads like that. That are, like I was saying earlier, like where they're brutal to their kid, but it's not brutal because of hate. It's brutal because of love. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I look at it now, you know, man, when I was growing up, I used to think, man, my mom's so fucking mean. My mom's so goddamn mean. I was like, dude, she's mean. She's just evil. Like, I used to think, I see all these other kids, I'm like, dude, my mom's evil. She might be even tuned in. But I'm like, dude, she used to, man, like, I had to, like, work for everything. You know what I mean? Single parent, but she had a couple of bucks. She wasn't starving. You know what I mean? But everything had to be earned and worked for. And nothing I did, you know, nothing I did. But anyways, back to the point, we need more fathers in the community that are going to be like that. Because right now, you know, I agree with you with some of those dudes talking for Black Lives Matter and not being able to relate. Mm-hmm. But the problem is we don't have too much guidance in the hood, you know, because we're you know, sadly, we're too quick to criticize articulate brothers that are talking to non-articulate brothers. You know what I mean? Right. You know, I like I'm from the north side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, later on in my life, my early 20s and 18s and 19s and 20s, I used to like kind of get made fun of.
Yeah.
Because my mom brought me to like Catholic schools and other shit, you know, and other like better high schools. So it's like I used to like, you know, I'd come to the hood and play basketball with my homeboys because, you know, shit, I'm from 18th and Newton, man. You know?
Right.
Like, did that for like 14 years, 0 to 14 years. So that's all I knew was North Commons hooping. I done ate free lunches at that park over 1,000+ times, man. I'm one of y'all. But then when I come back and try to, you know what I mean, and try to talk to motherfuckers, they were too quick to judge me on how I am now.
The fact that you can speak
how I am now
in bigger
you
than
know what I mean?
5-letter words.
Because people change. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, you probably, you know, like in one of your songs, I'm not gonna say it's true or not. You said you did time, right?
Yeah.
You're not the same guy as you are when you did time. And people should respect that if you come at it a different way. You're a father now. You're a better father. Right. So no one should ever judge you that, oh, Alan Brown, he's soft now. No, Alan Brown grew up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He changed his direction in life. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Alan
There's
Brown's
nothing wrong with
trying
bettering
to feed
yourself.
his kids. Alan Brown ain't trying to shoot nobody in the head for nothing anymore.
No,
you know,
it's about growing, man.
Yeah,
that's about growing.
That's why we can't ever get that confused and change. You know what I mean?
But don't think he's pussy because of it.
Yeah,
don't think he's weak because of it.
Yeah, don't ever.
As a matter of fact, that's very strong of a person to be able to change yourself from something that maybe wasn't the best, the best form of yourself into something better. You know what I was gonna say too, Alan Brown, is that
no, but I'm saying like no,
you know what
crazy,
you're talking about. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Touch right on. You hit the nail on the head. It's like that's it. Like low key, that's what I'm going through with a lot of motherfuckers I used to know. Like a lot of motherfuckers like that knew me before I went to the joint. You feel me? I did go. I went twice. You feel me? I went back from 08 to 11 and 13 to 16. But like when I first did my first bid, I got home. I was on the same shit. I didn't have no intentions on changing. You feel me? So I was still young. But this second one, it took some toll on me. So I did a lot of self-search, reflected on myself. But then what's crazy is I got out and I did what I was supposed to do. But a lot of motherfuckers, I haven't seen them in person, but like on social media, through the grapevine, they hear that I'm out. It's like, oh, everybody expect me to be the same motherfucker. Like, oh, he finna get out doing the same shit he was just doing. Like, he ain't changed, ain't nothing changed. But then when they see me, I'm always with my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, and people like, oh, like, they're like, oh, he's, nah, this can't be him. Like, nah, that's a front. Like, I be sitting like, damn, like, I be really kind of like hot off this shit because like a motherfucker just judging me off what I've been through, what I used to do, instead of sitting there chopping it up with me and picking my brain and seeing where my mind is at now. You feel me? So, but it made me mad, but at the same time, I just keep it pushing because I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm trying to go. You know what I mean? But
So now, if you go back to the community and try to teach some young dudes about how to make the right decisions, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna judge. They're gonna judge the hell out of you.
Most definitely, because of my past. Oh, he was doing this, now he trying to come back and talk some sense to a motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? But and it's crazy. Like, I like so bad. I want to do that. You know what I mean? It's so bad. I want to go back and speak to the community. I be telling my people that all the time, and I want to go back and reach out to the community and speak. But it's like I know how it is. Cause I've been one of the kids that was in trouble in the streets and had a motherfucker that been through it to come talk. But I kind of brushed it off like, man, this motherfucker don't know me. He don't know what I'm going through. But at the same time, everything I'm doing, he done did it. But I wanted to learn on my own. But that's why I don't go do it, because I know it's going to be that same repeat. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, oh, I'm going to waste my breath.
Yeah, but so you know what, though? Like, you got to think about it from a different perspective. Like, I understand what you're saying because, you know, man, so I wasn't a perfect kid myself. I done been through some shit in my life. I done seen some bullshit, too. So I know what you're saying, like somebody coming from, you know, trying to come at you and teach you a better route. But the thing about it is that there's going to be hard-headed little kids like you were, but you may be able to touch one or two and change the direction of their life. So really, it's not about the little hard-headed ones that are going to have to go through the struggle to learn themselves. It's about touching those other ones that maybe might actually listen and it might absorb. They might take onto that and be like, you know what? Become little proteges and actually, or I meant to say prodigies. That's what I meant to say. And actually, like, listen to what you say. And if they feel like they're going to do something, they might call you up and you can give them a better idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be kids that you do touch. And that's what you do it for. You don't do it for the hard-headed kids that got to go through the shit to find out for themselves. You do it for the ones that are actually going to listen, and you're going to be able to touch them, and you're going to be able to change the direction of their life. Because there is going to be some kids that happens to. And even if you speak of to a room of 30 kids and you only touch one or two of them, you made a difference.
True. That's understandable. But I be so firm on believing on because I don't know. I just always been the type. I'm a logical type of motherfucker. Like, I try to think logical with everything. So I be like, and I'm just it's all about me being stubborn. I'm stubborn as well. So I be like, man,
hard head makes a soft ass, Alan.
I mean, it's cool to touch one or two, but it'd be like one or two that's cool, but it's still 28 more lives that could be statistics. You feel me? So I be like, I don't want to feel like. Because if I do that, then I'll feel good, like, man, because I know damn well I could touch more people than that. But it's all about me going to do it. But, yeah, you know what I mean? I be wanting to do it, but like I said, I be just like, man, I don't want to go waste. Because these little niggas ain't finna listen to me, man. Because I got a cousin, actually.
Maybe they don't hear you the first time. Maybe they don't hear you the second time, but they might hear you that third time. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's just all about, you know, if that's something you're really passionate about, man, I really, really urge you to try it and just put yourself out there like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from it. I'll do it if the opportunity presents itself. I'll most definitely do it. It's just like I said, I got a cousin that's just turned 16. He got kicked out of Cooper. Now he go to Washburn, right? So now, like, when I was locked up doing this bid, he was going through a lot of little shit, like trying to find himself. He ain't know if he was on some other shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean? And he kept telling his mom, like, well, if my cousin was here, I could speak to him, and maybe I just need somebody to talk to. So I used to write him. He was listening and all that shit. Then when I got home, it just got worse. Like, he started kicking, and then he started hanging with the motherfuckers I wasn't clearly cool with. But I'm trying to tell him, like, man, look, you was just doing good in school. You had all A's, but you was lost as far as yourself. But now you say you found yourself, you dealing with these niggas from the street. You getting jumped because you done joined some shit that you don't know the history behind. So now that you part of that, niggas that's been beefing with these niggas for so long, see you, they whooping on you, jumping on you, and damn near shooting at you and shit like that because of what hood you from, and you don't even know the history behind it. So I'm trying to preach to him, like, man, you need to leave it alone. Let me be your example. You feel me? I just got out the joint. I did it twice for the same shit you trying to do. Like, leave that shit alone. But, you know, hardhead nigga soft fast. He's stealing from his sister and his mom and sneaking girls in through the side of the window and all type of weird shit. Like, and I was supposed to beat his ass. I'm like, you know what? He gonna learn on his own. I'm not his dad. I'm his cousin. I'm not gonna go put my hands on him. You feel me? All I'm gonna do is try to encourage him, motivate him, uplift him as much as I possibly can. But if I can't get it through his mind, I'm not going to keep wasting my breath. I'm going to just let him learn on his own. And that's what it got to. It got to that point where, like, I just started leaving the little nigga alone and just letting him do his thing. But it's still something telling me, like, man, go talk to this little nigga. Go pull things to the side. But every time I talk to him, he want to talk about some other shit that I don't want to talk about. Like, you feel me? Like, he already caught in his ways to the point you can't break him out that. The only way he gonna get broke out of that is somebody gonna have to come whoop his ass. I don't know. He done got his ass whooped plenty of times, so I don't know what else it takes. You feel me? But
yeah.
It sucks to say that it's my cousin. He got his ass whooped enough. But it's like, damn, how much ass whooping do you want? How much beating you gonna take? To realize this ain't your lane. This ain't for you. You feel me? And he live over north, right there in the zone off Broadway. You feel me? So I'm like, I don't know.
Right in the red zone.
What we gotta learn?
But that's the thing, though, is like I said, you know, some people are just like that. I was the same way. I had to learn everything the fucking hard way. Everything. I had to learn the hard way. And that's just how some people are. It's like no matter what you tell them, no matter which direction you try to steer them, they're just not going to listen. But there's people that can be persuaded and can be shown that there's a different way of life. You know, like the hip hop that we grew up on. We grew up on hip hop that talked about street shit, but it also told you in the message was, but there's a better way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's a reason why they did that, because they were trying to use their music and their platform as a way to educate the youth and a way to educate the communities that, yeah, this is how it looks. This is what you're going through. This is the life that I live. But this is how you can be better. Like, you know, that's not everybody listened, but I promise you it got through to some people.
Right.
You know, we need people like that. So real talk, we do. Because that's one of the things that the communities are really missing, you know, especially the inner city communities are really missing. And that's like the guidance of the OGs. Like we all had, when we grew up, you know, our generation grew up, we all had guidance from the OGs. They have been through the shit. People respected them, listened to them. That's something that got lost somewhere along the line. And that's the fact that the OGs don't even have a voice no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's going to take people to bring that shit back, though.
But that's the thing, right? It's gone. It's long gone, and it ain't never gonna come back. Cause these little niggas think they act like they shit don't stink. You know what I mean? And they caught up in their ways, and they don't want to listen. They feel like they can be the OG. They want to be the OG. They want to be the main man. They want to be the one everybody comes to. But you gotta earn that by being humble. You know what I mean? And respecting what's going on. You got to know what's going on in your community. You can't just be just some tough nigga, oh, I'm a drug dealer. I got motherfuckers scared of me. They got to respect me. And they got it confused with being humble, having respect, and giving respect rather than trying to demand respect. You know what I mean? Like, they caught up. They blind. You know what I mean? They blinded by this music. They let a lot of music influence them. Instead of just understanding music is just music. It's art. It's just, you know, something you can, you know, let take you away. But it's not nothing you let take over your self-being to where you think you this person that you not, and you out here, like you motherfuckers listen to Jeezy and swear that the next day they the biggest dope man. You know what I mean? Like they done sold a 1,000 bricks after listening to Goofy and Jeezy. Like nigga, that's not your lane. That's not you.
Yeah.
You supposed to listen to that and just jam to it. Now you're like, oh shit. Next thing you know, this nigga had motherfucking Super Value getting baking soda and Pyrexes and going to motherfucking Ace Hardware to go get motherfucking Digi Libra scales and shit like that. Like, man, sit your goofy ass down. Fuck that. Boy, your ass was just finna go to Stanford. Now you talking about you in the kitchen being a chemist cooking. Get your motherfucking ass. You know, they be
you
blind,
gonna get your
man,
ass
but I
hurt
don't know.
messing around with some shit you don't know nothing about.
I'm talking about for real.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like I said, it's corrupted. The world is changing. I mean, time is changing, but motherfuckers' actions is just all fucked up.
Yeah, a lot of it is getting worse and worse by the moment, and I don't have the answers. Obviously, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make it change, but something has to give. Like somewhere.
I got the answers.
He said, I got the answers.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking crystal ball and shit.
Man,
but a lot of that stuff too starts with how someone is raised and the ways that they're taught and the, you know what I'm saying, like in the home upbringing. And I think a lot of problems that we have too is because we have so many single family homes now, like single parent homes, and you know, like kids don't have that balance of mother and father, like the dad being tough and yeah, true. But that also starts with probably another single parent home. You know what I'm saying? These young girls go out here and get pregnant early, or these young boys go out here and get a girl pregnant early, and the next thing you know, now we got, like you said, babies raising babies and shit, and they don't even know they don't even know where to begin.
And no father figure at home to put down, you know, because nothing against the woman.
But I mean, I also seen like moms just leave their kids. The kid you watch like all the time, like you watch your sister like, and they be like 10 or 11 at the home by themselves, like watching they like bitch, like why would you? That's not even it. Like, and then that's when a little girl grows. And they always like I always seen it as girls, and that's how they always grow. Like you said, grow too fast and end up pregnant. And
And you know, I mean, I kind of understand a little bit about that, like why single moms would do that. You know, leave their kids home maybe too young. You know, a lot of times people don't trust other people with their children because there's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world. You know, you got people that you think you can trust. You got fucking priests molesting little boys and shit. You got motherfuckers you think you can trust and you can't really trust them. And not only that, but how are they raising your kids? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, mom still has to work. She got to provide for the family. She got to put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many fucking crazy things going on right now. But really, though, a lot of the problems that we see in this world is coming from the fact that families are highly dysfunctional. Families are highly dysfunctional right now, whether it be because they're missing a parent or, you know what I'm saying, like, something crazy is going on in the house. There's just a lot of dysfunction going on, and it's starting from very, very young.
Like I was going to say, like, I totally agree with you, but it's like, it's beyond single parents. It's like, you know, because I was raised with a single parent, but like I said, my mom played both roles.
Right.
You know, my mom played dad and mom, you know. She'll whoop the hell out of you and she'll say good job, you know.
Right.
You know, so I think it's about that person putting a foot down on some of these kids. They got no one. They're big homies now. They're rolling around. They're big homies at like 13.
Right.
They're walking around like they didn't, like you said, sold a ton of bricks and beat up a ton of dudes. You know what I mean? They're just big homies now, you know, at very young ages. It's, you know, no, I totally agree with everything you guys both said, but I think a lot of it starts in-house, and a lot of it, big part of it is listening to the older people, no matter where they are in their life, listening to them give you advice. You know, no matter what you did, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you did this, Alan Brown. Well, Alan Brown is smarter now. So now
and
I
has
can,
that experience
yes,
to speak on.
yeah. A lot of people just rule you out because you did that.
Right.
You know, it's like the system. It's like the system. That's how the system treats you. That's how people are out here treating people. You know, they're like, well, you're broke. Well, I made mistakes. I'm gonna help you not make the same mistakes. You know, no matter how much money I got right now, no matter where I'm at right now in my life, I can help you because I was once your age. I was once a little boy, or she was once a little girl.
Right, like before I made all these
you.
mistakes, I can teach you how to not go down that same path.
Yes, because if I can live again and still have this brain, I'm gonna kill life. I mean, crush it. That's what I mean. I'm gonna crush life if I can have this brain and start at 9 years old.
Oh my God.
I would destroy this life. And people would be like, "Oh my God, this dude's he's a black astronaut."
He's so stupid.
This dude's fucking going to space. The first black man in space. The first like real hood nigga in space.
My ass to be out here like a damn Rockefeller right now. Shit.
You know, so it's like, yeah, you know, no, I totally agree with you guys though. So, you know, it's a good talking point actually.
Yeah.
It's a really good talking point, you know, just help solve these kids.
It's
when
huge.
You're ready to go, you know, we should all three of us get together and go donate our time to help feed the homeless.
I love doing that. I always want to start a kitchen of my own.
Let me know when you guys are ready. Let's just donate a night where we just all get together. We're just going to go help serve some plates at the homeless shelter. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Oh, I'm down.
I can get it all.
I'm ready.
I'm ready right now.
Whenever you set it up, let me know.
If you know how to set that up, let us know.
I can set that up.
I'm down.
Yeah, I can get it. All three of us, you know, let's just go get back.
Shit, I've been on the other end of that before, so.
Yeah, let's.
Exactly.
But nothing against it, but yeah, let's just all go back and give, you know, just get back, you know.
Oh yeah,
I'm 100% with it.
But Alan, you got kids, so man, you're gonna be able to teach your kids. You know what I mean?
And that's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah, you're gonna be, you know, you're a father in your kid's life, so you know, you have an advantage. You're gonna be able to teach your kids exactly right
how
and
not
wrong,
to go down the path you went down,
and give them spanking at the same time.
Yeah,
exactly. But I don't do no ass kicking.
You don't?
My lady do all the ass kicking. I don't do no ass kicking. I'm just a yeller. I'm just a yeller. I do all the yelling.
Why don't you, you know, here's a question, why don't you kick ass?
Because I went that route before, like I got a real bad habit with too much strength. I don't know how to control my strength when I pop their ass. Cause I popped my son one time and the nigga pissed on himself. So once I did that, I kind of stopped. I'm like, I can't do that shit no more. Like, so I just tell my woman. But then it's like now, like my oldest is 11, so it's like this. When she blasts his ass, it don't do shit. So I be having to
chest shot.
Step in and put some pressure on him, but I really don't be wanting to do that to him. You know what I mean? Like,
he said, check in.
He the one I hit.
The words you're using, not at the actual what, you know. I'm not like laughing at ass whooping. Just the word he said, check in. It's like, all right, tag me in, babe. That didn't hurt him.
Yeah, it didn't. Like, I was like, damn.
He thought that one was a joke. He just said, and then you stopped.
Yeah.
And then that was like a joke. You know, that didn't do.
But then he know when you start seeing a motherfucker turn to Goku, motherfuckers know that's not the, all right, let me sit my ass down before motherfucker then have to get child protective service called on my pants and shit. Let me sit down real quick.
Another part of the problem is they teach these kids who to call.
Oh my God.
The kids are like, oh, I'm gonna call this. Like, dude, like when we were that age, I mean, I know we're all kind of around the same age, Dude, I didn't even know no child's protective shit.
Man, look.
When my mom beat my ass, my mom beat my ass, period. I gotta go to my room and boo-hoo.
Man, if I would have even attempted, if kids nowadays be like, I'm going to call 911. If I would have let my lips form to even attempt to say those words, I would have forgot my name for a week. Are you kidding me? Like, oh my God.
I had to go to my room and cry, man it out.
Oh my God! I would have got the worst ass whooping known to man.
What?
Ain't no.
Man, that's what I be telling my kids all the time. Like, y'all got it so good.
When we were growing up, though, the police probably would have laughed if I'd have called their ass talking about an ass whooping. They'd have been like, "Oh, okay. Well, you have a good night."
Right.
Shit.
Man, it'd be like, I don't know, like I be telling my kids all the time, like y'all got it so sweet and blessed, like
so sweet.
From me growing up, and then my children, like from her growing up, like we both had it rough. I'm like, y'all ain't got shit rough. Y'all got name brand clothes, name brand shoes. Motherfuckers got iPhones, cell phones. I'm like, nigga, man, what the fuck? I'm like, if we would have spoke about, I'm like, the first pair of name brand clothes I got, I think I was probably like in 7th grade or 8th grade.
Man,
going
into
high school,
own
like
shit. Probably the first time I got anything name brand. I had to buy it my motherfucking self.
Man,
crazy, man. It was
way earlier, man. We were talking about all this shit.
Hell yeah.
Man, I was man, I be tired of with these little ones, man. I got demons running around here.
That's good though.
Alan ain't the same Alan,
Yeah, hey, it's crazy. Like a lot of the homies was saying that when I got like, oh, you done turned square on us, fool. I'm like, nigga, hell no.
Man,
like,
no,
if y'all, I'm 30, bro. I'm like, that too, but at the same time, I told like, man, I'm 30, my nigga. I'm not finna be sitting here 30 plus trying to gang bang and be. I'm not. What do I look like doing that? Like,
No,
you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers know what it is at the end of the day with me, but I'm not finna be out here promoting it or broadcast. They know what it is with me, but I'm not out here doing that. Like, I'm gonna defend myself if I got to. But I don't got to, because I done made amends with anybody else beefing with, squashed a lot of that shit, and I ain't got to look over my shoulder no more. You feel me? I'm good.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. It's a good feeling being able to go in the Cup Foods and you don't got no beef.
Yeah, I still be kind of iffy going in there, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I still be on eggshells going in there, though, just for the simple fact, the history behind it, but at the same time, a few of my homies is still into it, like still out here active doing whatever the fuck they doing, and I stay away from it. I don't be in the hood, but just off the strength of me being a man, this moment we all from the same hood, and they over there, they funking. I don't know what these motherfuckers. I mean, even though I made amends and shit, anything can switch in a split second. Oh, we know he be coming over here all the time, coming here getting something to eat, and we know this is his man, so we can catch him and do him if we can't get to him, you feel me? So I just kind of like, man, I don't know what these motherfuckers might be on, fam. Like,
you still got people.
It's not out of fear. It's just me being safe because I know what I'm capable of doing to a motherfucker, yo. You feel me? So I just try to stay away from it.
Right.
So
there's nothing that couple.
You still got people out there doing that.
I mean, they haven't changed, and a few of them, they haven't done time, ain't been to the joint, they haven't have to sit down and sit in that cell and really reflect and look back at the motherfuckers they hurt and all that shit, so they just still doing their thing. They ain't hit that wall yet, they ain't hit that hole, so they just still thinking it's sweet, they thinking they still in the game and shit, like, nigga, and it's gonna be a game over eventually, you ain't gonna die. There's going to be a game over eventually. Then you have to start over. You're going to continue to do that. You start back over and get back to it. But if not, you got to do something different. I just chose to do something different. I mean, I am who I am. I'm still the same motherfucker, but I got a different state of mind. Like, I'm thinking different. I'm moving different. But just because I'm on that and on some positive shit don't mean shit. You push me, I'm going to be on all that. And I'm still quick to be on that if you put me to that point. But like I said, it's all about self-discipline. I got to understand I'm out here for a purpose. I got little ones looking up to me. You know what I mean? So I gotta really be aware. It's like being a celebrity, but not a celebrity. Because you're a celebrity, you gotta be aware of every little thing you do because somebody watching. It's the same thing as a father, especially when you got 4 boys. You feel me? So you gotta just be really critique on everything you're doing because even though you may not think these little niggas is paying attention, these niggas is fully aware of what's going on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Absorbing
it's tough.
everything.
It's tough. Yeah. Like my 3-year-old, this nigga singing songs I didn't even know. I mean, he's singing songs that I ain't heard in about 4 years. Like, damn, and this nigga finna be 4. Like, how do you know this song? Like, he's singing Post Malone, White Iverson. I'm like, when the last time have we played that in this house? Like, he's singing, I'm soft-sin on you. Yeah, I'm like, dude, this dude 3. And when the last time have we heard this song? Like, where is he? Then he's singing Push It, that OT Genesis. Push it, push it, push it. I'm like, oh, this dude is turn it up.
Yeah. They have their own. They have their own little personalities and shit, man. They're becoming their own people and shit. My son do the same thing. He's
Cell
singing
phones,
songs,
man.
and I'm like, what the fuck? How do you even know the words to that song?
These cell phones, tablets.
Yeah, they got computers in their hands. We didn't even have computers on our desks.
No. I ain't got a computer to like 1999.
These little niggas go to a private school. These motherfuckers got their own personal Google Chrome books and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my son's school has iPads and shit like that. So yeah, they always have that technology right in front of them to just be able to utilize all that information, like at all times. I mean, shit. When we were growing up, the only phones was the one in the kitchen and had a cord attached to that motherfucker.
Man.
You had to remember phone numbers and walk around the corner as far as the phone cord would stretch if you want a private conversation.
Good shit.
Yeah. Times are changing, man. Things are changing. Everything is changing. People are changing. Some things are good and some things are not so good.
Why is Mark Cuban talking about running for president in 2020? Y'all know who Mark Cuban is?
You lie. Are you serious?
Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea because I usually don't talk, but I pay attention to a lot of politics.
He's a businessman.
But I don't talk politics, so people don't know that. But yeah. Mark Cuban, I'm all for it. He's with the shits. I'm all for it.
I mean, because I was watching an interview on it. Levins, what is dude's name from TMZ, the co-owner, founder of TMZ, Tommy Levins or some shit like that? I don't know what the fuck his name is. He was interviewing him about it or whatever. He was like, yeah, I mean, he asked, would you be a Democrat or Republican? He said, eventually, of course I'd be a Republican, but it's ways to go about it. He's like, I voted for Trump, but he's like, I'm highly disappointed that I even did that because of the actions he's taking and all this and that and the third. I'm telling people, they're like, oh, Donald Trump, like, yeah, he's trying to do all this shit while he can within these little funky ass 4 years he got, because there's no way in hell he's not gonna get another term. Ain't nobody finna vote for this motherfucker again. Everybody who voted for him is feeling shitty, looking stupid as hell, like, you know what I mean? But to each his own. I mean, I didn't even want Hillary as a president. I didn't want her motherfucking ass neither. I was looking forward for Bernie Sanders or some shit.
Come on, Carmelo.
Oh, you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me. Oh, he tricked it. You're ahead of me. Bang, 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 bang. Good rebound, Wiggins.
Y'all
Good
so
rebound,
silly.
Wiggins.
He said you're ahead of me.
Yeah, you said Carmelo. I'm sitting here watching. I'm like, damn, what he watching? We in a different time zone, little. Oh, you're too little. You're too little. Buckets. Buckets by Todd Gibson.
That's the difference between the south side and the northern part of the suburb.
The inner city.
Man.
Yo.
So what's the word? What you guys got for the rest of the night? It's Friday. Chilling. Snowing. You know what I mean?
Man,
is it still snowing out there?
Yeah.
Man, fuck all that
shit.
Tell you what I got. Sweatpants and my pillow, because I'm staying in.
I got some food. Hopefully eat some food. I'm going to officially drop this video I just dropped, which I didn't get a chance to drop it.
I shared the link, though.
But, yeah. So, no, I don't got too much, man. Some more editors.
That's right.
2K, That's
I got some work to do, too, but I'm definitely not leaving the house. That's for sure. Forget all that. I don't like the cold, man. I'm like a hibernator. When it gets cold out and it's snowy and it's nasty and the wind's blowing.
We need you. We need you outside. We need you outside. We're gonna need you outside. It's dinner crunch time tomorrow. It's dinner crunch time, big fella. Huh?
Alan's a true Minnesotan.
Yeah, I guess you a true Minnesota, man.
It ain't even.
I'm not a penguin, man.
No, I'm not neither. Hey, it's crazy. Like, listen, I hate every season of Minnesota except for fall. I love the hoodie weather. That's my favorite. Like this hoodie weather, but it's like this random ass snow shit is what pisses me off. If it had just kept being like, high 40s, early 50s, I would have been cool. Throw the hoodie on and chill. You know what I mean? And just kick back. But this bullshit, I think I jinxed it and blame it on me because I kept telling everybody, like, man, I remember when I was a kid, it snowed on Halloween before. Next thing you know, we're snowing.
So you caught this shit up. Oh, okay. Just so I know.
I'm sorry, guys.
Alan Brown ordered the snow, y'all.
That's listening too much Jeezy. The snowman. Listening to too much damn Jeezy.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. I can fuck with fall, but I hate. I can fuck with fall, but I hate. I completely despise the cold, winter, snowy, icy, all that. I love spring. I love summer. I love fall, but winter, man, they can keep all that.
They out here flopping, man.
That wasn't no flop. He down there slapped that man body off his body. He slapped his body off his body. Right.
9/11, you see that? I be seeing 9/11 all the time, y'all.
Man, you got any Alan Brown bangers to play, and then we come back?
I got this Oh God right here.
Oh yeah, play it, man. That's a banger. Play that Oh God.
Get it.
All right. Well, Alan, if you want to stick around, man, don't hang up because you can't call back, so don't hang up.
I bet.
Tell us about this song, Oh God. I don't think I heard this one yet, man. Tell me about this one.
Oh man, this song, Oh God, pretty much. It came crazy. Like I wrote the verses just on some humbug. Like I said, it's a lot of factual shit that I was touching up on in there. But I don't want to say it's subliminal, but shit, like motherfuckers out there that know what's going on when they hear. But I just Oh God, like everything. Oh God, everything. Niggas is fake. Oh God, I'm just asking. Oh God, you know what I mean? Like it was just some swag shit, but at the same time, I was trying to touch on base in it. The title came from the chorus actually. Cause I didn't even have a title. I just when I did the chorus at the end of the track, it's only one hook. It's only one hook on it, and that's at the end of the song. But I just threw it in there like it was just an expression. Like oh God, like I think I'm finna try to go get that LLC to something how I say it and get that patent so I can keep that, get paid for that, get my shirts going, my Oh God shirt, yeah. But it's a little single, you know what I mean? But not sure if it's on the upcoming project, but who knows? I mean, it's a hit, it's a hitter, it's a crusher. You know me, how I do what I do.
Always putting out that fire.
Representing the South Side, yeah, representing the South Side. You know what I mean? That's about it, man. It's really, when you listen to it, it's self-explanatory.
For sure. That's what's up, man. Let's check it out, y'all. This is Alan Brown right here. The song's called Oh God. Don't go nowhere because we're going to be right back.
Man, it's the kid Alan Brown, man. Y'all know how I'm rocking Grit Gang shit, man. You're tuned in to the industry's finest DJ. DJ Don King, Mixtape Mafia CEO. Facts. Young nigga from the South Side, always known to keep ratchet on it. Got the shit by a landslide, bitches kill a crew when I'm standing on it. Never would I switch sides though, these the same niggas I die for. 10 year plus nigga, that's trust, nigga, fuck I gotta lie for. If it wasn't for 10 man, you wouldn't be shit, man, these niggas is funny to me. I chase these bands and I rap on my man if you niggas is thinking this way. I keep me a heckle, you thinking I'm regularly, your ass laid in the street. I'm all about business, don't care about no witness, you niggas ain't fucking with me. Your main bitch somebody's side hoe, and that's the one you put in time for. Got your ass at the time force, now it's black and white so you like Concords. These niggas get weak over pussy. These niggas gon' beef over pussy. These niggas gon' lie on the pussy. You better not try me get popped like the pussy. Never take the fucking fraud, niggas. Talking to my current bars, nigga. I ain't got room for a friend. I'm chasing the bag in the Benz. I cut down the tree and I bag in the grams and do this shit over again. I'm all about that, I'm stacking my guala, I'll leave your ass up in the wind. Yeah, ABLOK, A-Dot, yeah. These bitches, they love it. They placing nothing above it. You catch them out, then they fucking. But hoping that you will not judge them. Niggas acting like 12. All they do is wanna cuff them. I can't never go. I'll let them know. I ain't here with all the frontin'. I can't never switch sides. Got too much pride. It's grit gang and nothing. I put it on my side, bitch. I'm on the ride. You ain't gotta ask for nothing. XD, I put a beam on it. Top set, I put the team on it. Stick long, you can lean on it. 33 shots with Kareem on it. Shit sound like a marching band. You got a drop block, leave a scene on it. Murder one without a body, nigga. Kidnap your bitch and fuck your thotty, nigga. None of y'all could never stop me, nigga. Bitch, I'm certified, I'm not a copy, nigga. The word around, they wanna pop me, nigga. But I keep shells like a monster, nigga. Chasing this money, these niggas are funny, but that don't mean nothing to me. These bitches are busting, these niggas are frontin', but fuck it, it's something to see. I'm counting this paper, I'm still blessed, I hate it. These vapors ain't going for free. You know that I'm grinding, I'm shining, I'm riding. You niggas ain't fucking with me. Hey, I'm chasing this money, these niggas are funny, but that don't mean nothing to me. These bitches are busting, these niggas are frontin', but fuck it, it's something to see. I'm counting this paper, I'm still blessed, I hate it. These vapors ain't going for free. You know that I'm grinding, I'm shining, I'm riding. You niggas ain't fucking with me. I pull up, 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 counting all this money got me going berserk. Won't settle for less cause I know what I'm worth. Drums in the 40, I'm calling the heresy. I'm scoring like Katie, you niggas can't fuck with me, I'm hard. Just bought a drink on pull of you niggas. My blood got a fist for, I'm popping like Crisco. Oh God, I'm counting this money, I'm going berserk. Won't settle for less cause I know what I'm worth. Drums in the 40, I'm calling the heresy. I'm scoring like Katie, you niggas can't fuck with me, I'm hard. I just bought a drink on pull of you niggas. My blood got a fist for, I'm popping like Crisco. Oh God.
Hey, okay, that's what's up.
Man, that shit goes crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect anything less from you though.
Oh, Brown be making me pop, man.
That.
Shit. My bad, guys. But yeah, Alan Brown's music, man. Dude's a talented dude, man. That never quit.
For real, he be going nuts on that mic, man.
I be writing shit so fast. I be writing shit because I'm the type of motherfucker I already envision this shit before I even write this shit. Like sitting there and listen, like I already know what I'm finna write about. I know what I'm finna say. Let me just write this shit down real quick so I don't fuck up while I'm recording this shit. And
like when you hear a beat,
done.
that's how you do it. When you hear a beat, you already know what you're gonna talk about.
Yeah, like I'm like lately I've been like I got a new track that I got, and it's more it got like one of them Bryson Tiller, Tory Lane type of feel, Drake type of feel. I go off the vibe of the beat I get like that old God beat. Like when I heard it, I'm like, I gotta just go on this. I ain't really know. At first, I wasn't gonna put a hook on it. I'm like, just go bar. Let me just spit on this motherfucker. But then it hit me like, let me just throw a hook on this motherfucker. Like it came to me. I was like, pull up. Because when I got to the end of my last verse, I kind of just got to saying I pull up. I was fucking around, but then I got to going with it again. Like it kept doing it and came with the hook. I'm like, damn, this shit go like like, you know what I mean? Like, let me just go ahead and mold these two together real quick because it fit. But yeah, I go off the vibe of the beat. Like that's why a lot of my music, I don't sound the same. Like my style is different than on a lot of my music because I go off the vibe. If I got one of them hard hitting down south type beats, I mean I'm not gonna rap like with a southern accent, but I'm gonna give it like a little like I'm gonna give you that feel. You know what I mean? I want to give you that feeling like. Or if I got some East Coast shit, I'm going to try to go bar crazy. I got some more West Coast shit, I'm going to just try to vibe to the beat. You know, it's all about the beat, the mood I get, the vibe I get off the beat, and I'm just going to go with that. And that'll give me my topic. You know what I mean? If I got one of them, like I got that song From the Bottom, and I heard that, I'm like, this all about the struggle. I only can rap about the struggle on this, nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I got another track called Product of My Mind that I sent to. It's a rough draft, but like that, it's just all about the feel of the beat. If I feel like I got to rap about the struggle, that's what it is. Let's go, T-Wolves.
you super late.
I see Finch ain't saying nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I knew something wasn't going on. Was that the microwave going on for her?
Yeah, he's super late.
Y'all funny as hell, man.
We'll see him in the playoffs if they make it.
No, we're gonna be at least fifth seed for sure.
Damn. Is that your projection?
No, that's what I'm letting y'all know. They already told me. Like, everything's already set up. They already told me they was gonna be fifth seed. Like the people who set that up.
There's people that set that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's G14 classified information. I can't really tell you who and how.
It's classified.
I know. Yeah. Big time.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Yo, so what's next, Alan Brown, man? What you got? Because I know you always coming up with some new shit, man. What you got coming up next? What's going on with you?
I actually got a mixtape dropping. It's crazy. Like my projected date to drop my EP was November 5th, but I got one of my fellows that was in my ear. Like, man, hold on, we got to drop another tape before this EP. And he kind of motivated me. I'm like, damn. Like, how am I going to drop a mixtape within this amount of time? No promotion. Like, we just have to set the EP back. Let's set that back, and let's keep pushing this tape so we can, get you out of the. I'm like, all right, bet. He's like, because you can't let Cardi B out. She said she did two mixtapes in 6 months. You need to do 3 then. I'm like, I don't really feel like I need to be comparing myself to, like, what she's doing. Her business, but it's motivation. I'm like, you right. So I'm going to go ahead and drop another mixtape I got called Hallways. It's called Hallways. I'm going to drop that in a few weeks here. I don't got no set date, but that'll be my next project coming out. And then, I don't know, I might do another project. I got so much music, so I might just drop this mixtape, and then right after that, just drop another one just to hit them with another one to show them, like, yeah, this is what it is. And then, do the EP. Because with the EP, I'm going to do a lot of promo for the EP, a lot of big promo for the EP. But, yeah, that's about it. And, singles here and there just to keep people updated with the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you got all this damn music. I got an email inbox, iammelodywaters@gmail.com. Send some MP3s.
For sure. Don't let them collect dust. Don't let them collect, because Finch, no. If you tell me I'm about to start flooding you, so every time I tune in, I better hear at least one Alan Brown joint getting spent on that thing. I don't want no dust on my joints. I don't want them getting gigabyte dust. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. Need them joints in roto.
No giga dust, man. No giga dust.
No giga dust.
I be dropping
terabyte dust. Huh?
I be dropping Alan Brown joints. There's a couple songs that Finch has done videos for that I need to get a hold of because I really like them songs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm still trying to drop that Blessings. We gotta make something happen for that Blessings. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I got that song.
Song before. I don't care when that song was done. That joint gotta get a video to it. But time will tell, man. Oh, time will tell.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up.
But I'm cooling, man. Just making this music, and yeah, I got a show actually on October 31st at the Nomads actually.
Oh, that's what's up. You doing the Halloween show at the Nomads?
Yeah, I mean, y'all should pop out if y'all available. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I know y'all really don't pop out too much, but hey, I need y'all out there. Let's go have a few drinks, kick back. You know what I mean? If y'all free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whoever's out there listening, and y'all want to go to the Moneybagg Yo concert, get at me. Twitter, whatever the case, however you want to get at me or get at Finch or get at me. They can get in tune with me. $30 tickets, VIP, all that for $30 at the Moneybagg Yo. You'll be here November 10th.
VIP for 30.
Who knows? Yeah, VIP for 30. You can't beat that.
You can't.
You know what I mean? $30 Moneybagg Yo, man. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to go, y'all like Money Bag Yo.
How many VIP tickets you got? Finch want to know how many VIP tickets you got.
I mean, it ain't. You know, it's a source, but I think a motherfucker got quite a few of them.
Okay.
Enough. I mean, like if you want to get down, we can make something happen. But yeah. You know, I think it's gonna be pretty thick in the Money Bag Yo. You know, but I feel like I'm done supporting the CMG artists as far as like Yo Gotti. I feel like Yo Gotti disrespected us, so I kind of feel upset with the shit he pulled.
What did he do?
When he was up here, one of my guys, man, my close little buddy, he do music. His name Damian LaShawn, and it's a whole bunch of weird body shit, man. He paid for a slot to perform. He paid him $3,000 for the slot. He was going to get like 12, 15 minutes. They ended up giving him 6 minutes because I was supposed to have performed that night with him, but they gave him 6 minutes, cut his time in half or whatever. So they ended up giving his money back for that shit, a bunch of difficulties or whatever. Then after that, we were supposed to go to the studio with Yo Gotti because he already sent the money through for the verse and all that. This, that, and the third, but now Gotti got to talking about it was a clearance going on or something like that, which means he can only promote the song. He can't sell it as far as like Damien, and this is his beat, his song. He paid for the feature. He's telling us like, well, y'all, you can't sell it. You only can promote it. But Gotti can sell it and make money off of it, and he wasn't gonna like promote it for him. And he paid him extra for the promo for the song, but he talking about he can't sell it somewhere. They just sent the money back and we kind of just cut it off. I'm like, that was some whole shit. You feel me? Like, you tell a motherfucker who's paid you money for their music, for their song, and they can't sell it and get money for it because you got the number one song in the country right now with the Rack It Up. Like, we don't give no fuck about that.
And it ain't gonna affect your money off that song. First of all, and second of all, bro, you know your pocket's fat. So what are you worried about independent artists in Minnesota for? Fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy. That's why I respect YFN Lucci, because YFN Lucci, vice versa, when he came, we was in the studio with him. He was uplifting like, man, yeah, and I'm a promoter for y'all. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all. Like, he's looking out for me. Like, I got y'all. Blah, blah, blah. You know, he told my man, like, you the first person from Minnesota that reached out to get a feature from me. I respect you. You inspire me, all that shit. Like,
damn,
it's crazy. Like, you'll be surprised when you hear a motherfucker's actual voice when they recording. Like, on the other hand, like with me, like when you hear me talk, that's how I sound when I rap. Like when you hear me rap, like, oh, he sound how he sound in person. Like this nigga YFN Lucci, he don't sound shit how he sounds on these songs though. You feel me? Like they put so much effect and so much sound effects on his voice when he's singing and when he's doing this shit. Like you be like, damn, this nigga sound sick as hell when he talk. When you hear him normally, like when he record, like, this is crazy. That nigga sound sick as hell. Hell yeah.
That would be like if I decided to become a singer, man. That's how they'd have to do me. They'd have to put lots of effects on that shit. Like, damn, Melody's voice is like an angel. But then if I sang in real life, they'd be like, what the fuck? She sounds sick as hell.
Man. She'd be critical out here.
Be like,
You silly.
Yo, that's crazy though. Like, you know, that goes back to Finch and I were talking earlier about what people will do for money. Like money will make people do crazy shit, man.
Listen, I don't understand that shit, man, because you don't die with this shit. You ain't born with it, you don't die with it. So
I swear to God.
Anything different over some money.
I don't know, man. Money should make a difference, but it shouldn't make you different.
Right, exactly.
That shit's real. Yo,
man. Yeah, man, it's been smooth talking with y'all.
Yeah, we done had some good conversation, man. We should probably wrap this thing up right here before we end up getting kicked off Blog Talk. You know, they gonna close the doors on us, shut the lights off and shit. So, but before we go, man, I want to give y'all both a chance to, you know, give any shout outs you have. Let people know where they can find you on social media, where they can find your videos, where they can find your music. So, you know, Alan, you can go ahead and go first, man. Give any shout outs you have. Let people know where they can find you on social media, where they can find your music at.
Oh man, I'm everywhere your mama at. No, let me stop playing. I'm everywhere, man. Any social media, man. Alan Brown, GGMG, however you want to put it, or Alan Brown, YouTube, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, wherever the fuck you want to find me, just type in Alan Brown. It's gonna be you're gonna see a few Alan Browns, some little hillbilly looking Alan Browns, but that ain't me. But that ain't me though. Man, but like I said, I just want to give a shout out to all my partners, man. Big Reefer, Ali Mo, Also Thuggin, C Millie, Don Kid, Rello, who else I forget? Loyal, who else I forget? Man, Free My Bros, man, that's locked down, that's doing time. RP to my boys, man, that's looking down on me. That's pretty much it, man. And shout out to the independent Minnesota artists who are out here striving, man, for this shit. I salute you, and you know, let's keep doing what we doing, man. That's about it.
100. Make sure y'all go out there October 31st, man, Nomad Pub, and check him out.
For sure.
Most definitely. I appreciate you catching that. Yeah, that too, for sure. Yeah.
Support. Hell yeah. Finch, how about you, man?
Oh yeah, you can catch me out on Finchiavell. Catch me out. No, FinchiavellFilms.com.
How about that?
YouTube, search Finchiavell Films. Twitter, Finchiavell Films. Instagram, Finchiavell Films. That's FINCHIAVELL. You can just type Finchiavell and you'll find me. You can Google me. You can do whatever. I'm pretty much on everything, even on SoundCloud. I don't even make songs. Yeah, check me out. And on Snapchat, I'm Vape God.
Random.
Yeah, random as hell. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I just want to salute everybody that's been paying attention to my videos. There's a lot more to come. More vlogs coming. A little bit more of everything coming. So just stay tuned. I'm just warming up, and I don't get tired. Salute to Kevin Gates.
Exactly.
Hey.
I don't get tired, and I don't get unmotivated. So you're not gonna unmotivate me. I'm gonna keep dropping stuff regardless.
Yeah, you hate ass motherfuckers.
Just know that.
Say that shit. Okay. All right,
man.
y'all, man. Thank you both for coming through tonight, man. Appreciate you calling in, Alan Brown, supporting and bullshitting and politicking with us, man. It was good conversation. Good talking to you. And always welcome to call the station, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, everybody that retweeted, shared a post, everybody that supported the Juice tonight, everybody that supports the independent artists, man. We really appreciate y'all very much. There's a lot of love for every last one of you, so thank you all for that. Make sure you guys come back on Monday. I have another show coming up, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The number stays the same, 929-477-2682. The only thing that changes is the link, but if you follow me on social media, you will definitely have that link. If you don't follow me on social media, please go ahead and do that right now. My name is Melody Waters, y'all. I'm not hard to find. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Melody Waters. I also have a Facebook like page, I am Melody Waters, and another one for the Juice. It's the juice.melodywaters. Please take a moment to go ahead and like both those pages if you are on Facebook. You can follow me on Snapchat. My name is Melody's Closet. Also, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I do the promo videos. I got vlogs. I got some other stuff coming out with YouTube. Definitely want to stay in tune with that. If you're listening online, there's a hyperlink in the description of the show. Otherwise, you can go ahead and type in the Juice Radio Melody Waters, and I'll definitely pop up to the top there. If you're an artist and you want to get your music on the Juice, maybe you want to come and do an interview, guest host, anything like that, go ahead and send me your MP3s along with your name, social media information, and where you're from to iammelodywaters@gmail.com. Please send MP3s. Don't send links or any other random files. Just MP3s. That's what works best. Make sure you do include your name, social media information so you can get tagged, and also where you're from. Again, that's iammelodywaters@gmail.com. Yeah, we had some really dope conversation tonight. We touched on a lot of points, man. Definitely, if you're, a younger crowd listening in, there's a lot to be said for, listening to an experienced voice and someone that's been through some shit, that's seen some struggle in their life, that's, you know, maybe been where you are right now. And I know sometimes it's hard to listen to that and to really just take note of what they're saying and to utilize it in your own life. Sometimes you feel like, you know, your ego won't let you do that or whatever may be the case, or you don't think they really know what they're talking about. But trust me, if a person is speaking from experience and they're older than you and they can tell you that they've been in those places, they're not just saying that for their health, they're saying it for your betterment and to make you a better person in the long run. So it can be difficult, but definitely take note, man. Take note, listen to the wise of experience, the wisdom in it, and man, fall down a different path. It's going to be worth it in the end. You'll be a much happier person. You'll be much more successful earlier on in your life, and you'll definitely be glad you listened. It might not seem like that now, but you will later on in your life. You'll be like, damn, I'm really glad I listened to that Alan Brown character or that Finchiavell character. So, yeah, just be positive out there, y'all. Keep grinding, keep motivating other people, keep staying motivated, keep shining, and let's get it, man. Let's be positive out here in this world. Let's get it. Let's make a better life for ourselves and for our younger generation, our future. Make sure y'all come back on Monday and kick it with me, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yo, go follow both these gentlemen everywhere you social media at. Alan Brown, Finchiavell Films. They're super easy to find, y'all. Stay in tune with Alan Brown's music. He's definitely dope and very talented. Finchiavell, he's an amazing videographer, and he just keeps getting better. So definitely keep your eyes on both these guys, man. All right, y'all. Thank you, gentlemen. Again, I really appreciate Finchiavell, man. Thanks for co-hosting with me tonight, man. It's been good. We had some dope conversation.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime, man. So we're going to end the show tonight, y'all, with this Tuggadoo song. I haven't heard this yet, but Finch sent it over to me, so I know it's going to be some straight dope right here. So check this out right here. This is Tuggadoo. Gang. Finch, what's up with this song, Ferragamo? Why you choose this song to be played on the show tonight?
I bought Ferragamos just to step on my, Just play it.
Yeah.
Okay, we stepping on shit. Let's get it. Tuggadoo right here, y'all. Ferragamo. Have a fabulous weekend, and I'll check y'all on Monday. Peace, y'all. Peace.
I'm the only one with it.
Oh, shit. Juice exclusive.
Yeah. Whole lot of fly shit. Fuck these niggas. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Ho, honestly, I'm about to make you give me my respect. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Back. Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Ho, honestly, I'm about to make you give me my respect. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Back. If I say a duck could pull a truck, shut the fuck up and hook it up. My Mac homie scream AOP, that's why she dead, say KOD. Loyalty, that's all in me, be like that till I RIP. Tryna get a piece of the PIE, not loving on the whole like R&B. That's not my job, Mac DRE. I'm corporate thuggin' like CTE, getting lit with my clean like B&Me. That's bottles on bottles in the VIP. Hit the dope, catch a kick to the chest, Bruce Leroy. I'm out here tryna feed my people. Undercovers out, don't serve them people. Sitting in the trap and I'm looking through the people. Got a couple niggas fly down like ski slow. Who's my bad? I mean like tapping at your face, see you motherfucker see per Ferragamo on me, I'm dressed in place. They smell like money, ain't seen me yet. Put in the hoover, then I hopped up in the bed. Tell a motherfucker that I'm hashtag next. Hashtag big. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Honestly, I'm about to make you give me my respect. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Honestly, I'm about to make you give me my respect. I rock Ferragamo loafers just to step on your bitch neck. Facts. Ferragamo on in the project. Double cup, took a sip of high tech. $1,500 just to take a step. When my money started growing, then a crew rep. I been getting to the money, check my calculations. Pull it through on a nigga, then assassinate. Communication with my money cause it's separate relations. Might not wife another woman cause of love relations. I was school to the game, on some dropouts. I'm in the game, he would look out. I was broke, wish my niggas would've looked out. Bum hoes are the ones get kicked out. Turning like about 2 piggy banks. Crib clean as fuck, but my lives stink. I'm affiliated with the highways. Mr. Cut and it's off on the round plate. Didn't have shit for a long ass time, but the niggas stayed down and stuck to my grind. No more stress, no wasting my time. It's only money that's hitting my line. Die for my family and for my respect. This ain't no flex, live in the flesh. Tell a motherfucker down the hashtag bless.